Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Voicebox podcast. My name is Chronic, or at least it is for now. How's everybody doing? It is a lovely Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon. Well, I mean it is afternoon, but it's almost midnight. We coming up on 4th of July pretty quick here over on the West Coast. It's getting pretty dope out here. We hearing some fireworks and shit popping off. It's some pretty good times. I'm getting a little excited. I don't really have any plans for tomorrow actually. I had a homie who wanted to hang out for a bit, but he didn't really fucking follow through with those. He hasn't got back to me at all, so I'm just kind of chilling and I'll see what happens tomorrow, but for now I'm just kind of expecting to have a relaxing day at home cuz I got the day off tomorrow and the day after. So shit be dope. Uh I'm just, doing me, chilling out, maxing and relaxing all cool. But I have to work because I don't go to school. But that's the dope shit about it. I just get to come in here and chill out, fucking go to work when I have to, get the money to support myself and shit. Got to go get that webcam, fucking make it all nice and shit in here. Finally, actually get my face up on this stream, uh, without having to have an extra face in this shit. Because apparently Hangouts can only host 10 people at a time on one call. And it's more or less 9 if I have to add myself on my phone just to have my camera out. So I got to go ahead and get myself on that shit. Yeah, and Hangouts for Live is going away on August 1st apparently, so that's going to be fucked. So I need to get my webcam back by then, or else I don't really have a way to stream necessarily. I mean, I could always just stream live on YouTube if I have a mic, but like I would need some kind of streaming software, which I'm sure I can set up because my homie can hook me up on that shit. OBS would probably work the best for that, but I've heard of other shit that's been used. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was just chilling with a couple of the homies in the Juggernaut server, and we were trying to talk about possibly giving me a new nickname because I came up with Chronic on my own, and coming up with your own nicknames isn't exactly how it works. So I was given a couple of fucking options people were coming up with, and the homies were trying to help me figure something out. I got a couple of weird ones, a couple of different, couple of pretty interesting ones. I got stuff like Lunchbox, Brick House. I got Arsenic, which I actually thought was pretty dope because my first name is Nick. I could probably incorporate that somehow. And that could be like two different fucking things. It could be like lighting shit on fire, or it could be literally like the poison, or well, the element in the elemental table. I could call myself Arsenic the Helmet. Ooh, that would actually be kind of dope. Arsenic the Helmet, like with instead. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. The Lunchbox Podcast. What's up, everybody? Yo, what's up, everybody? It's the Lunchbox. I'm gonna trade by fruit by the foot with your fucking face, fam. No, it makes me sound like a fucking like nerdy middle school kid. It's like, what you get for lunch, fam? Oh, I got PB and J. Shit, I got ham and cheese. That's what they call me whenever I get up on the freaking comedy stage because that's all my jokes are like. I'm a ham and all my jokes are cheesy. That joke was literally so bad it started killing me. Anyway, yeah, so I thought it was pretty interesting some of the shit that they came up with, and so if you guys want to go ahead and post some suggestions in the comments and in the chat, I'd love to read them and see if maybe I could uh, suggest it to some of the boys or whatnot, and see if anybody agrees on like come to a general consensus on what to call me, I guess. in other news, I wanted to talk about something pretty interesting that I've been into for a while now, and that is the concept of cosmic horror. And that's the fucking that's obviously what I've tried to base my fucking what's it called? My username in on Discord. I call myself Chronic the Cosmic Horror, but that's just because that's like kind of rolled off the tongue to me. It was the alliteration with the letter K, kind of fucking going off of that. But I've also absolutely been in love with Lovecraftian horror and cosmic beings, entities and concepts that are beyond the reach of the human mind. For example, like everybody knows Cthulhu, right? That's just the main thing. But the way that that shit ties into so much other shit, like the sunken underground city of R'lyeh, the home of Cthulhu on Earth, the fact that all of these beings that we've heard being labeled as gods when they're literally just higher existential like aliens outside of our realm of existence. Slow it down with the big words. Now, fuck you, fam. I'm getting fucking intelligent up in this bitch. But yeah, no. So you've got beings like Shub-Niggurath and fucking Azathoth and Nyarlathotep. You've got stories of these beings that basically like their screams can literally drive you insane. Just seeing these creatures in person is enough to make you want to like commit suicide because there's no way you're ever going to be able to understand that shit to the point where like there's nothing left for you after that. It's some wild shit, some wild concepts that basically make the human race look so insignificant as a thing. You know what I'm saying? And the whole concept that H.P. Lovecraft came up with the fact was like it's called cosmicism, where basically he views the human race as insignificant as a speck of dust on your fucking table. We're all just matter and flesh just like compiled into a being that's just floating infinitely along the cosmos on this rock in the middle of a bunch of fucking burning balls of gas. It's wild to think about, you know? And that's what I love about like because when they incorporate that shit into video games, it feels so great because it used to just be like books, like stories and shit, and then they fucking you get the chance to see what somebody might think they look like or how they'd act, what they would do. And it literally just gives so much life to what you think could be, and yet you can never know because it's so abstract and out of this world. It's some pretty dope shit. And then on the other hand, of course, there's religion, which is also incorporated into this kind of shit because a lot of people worship these beings that they know nothing about because they're like, holy shit, these things could literally like blink and we would all be dead. Because that's how much power they have. Because apparently there are beings that are so powerful that they literally like conceived our existence within their dreams. Like they've been in a long like stasis state of just like infinite sleep. And if they ever wake up, then the dream that is our reality ends and we all just cease to exist. And that's the most wild shit ever because it's like then you have to imagine yourself as like, oh, I'm just a concept in some being's head. And then you're like, well, that's basically what we all are anyways. We're just concepts inside this like body that walks around. I think about the important shit, you know? I think about the shit that really matters. Like how Maximum Overload got onto my fucking stream because I thought he was off being fucking dope and shit. And then he decided to come in here and grace me with his presence. Maximum Overload is the cosmic horror of this podcast. He's like that dude that like shows up every once in a while and you're just like always kind of chill whenever he comes around. Just like holy shit, how did this happen? To what do I owe the pleasure? Yeah. But that's always the kind of thing that really interested me with like stories and shit, is just the concept of being able to create all of this different basically this entirely separate universe from ours, where there are different laws and different rules that everybody follows in that other world, where there are regulations and things people can do that we've never even dreamt of. Well, I guess we have dreamt of it because we wrote about it, but that's the great thing about imagination, is you can literally just fucking think anything and then expand on that and make an entire world based off of just one small thing. Or if our universe is a speck of dust and it's sitting on another speck of dust, then that can keep going on infinitely forever until eventually you have a universe the size of ours, and then back and forth again throughout infinity. This podcast got really fucking weird and deep already, and it's only like what, 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in. But anyway, yeah, I've never personally really read much of H.P. Lovecraft stuff, but I've just heard so much about the beings and the creations and the stories in his world that he's been created. Like with the well, like with let's see, different religions like Castlevania. I know I talked about that for a while last stream, but that's one of my favorite games, not so just for the fact that Dracula is basically the most badass motherfucker to ever exist in a fucking video game, but he also has to fight these beings like fucking he has to fight Pan, which is like an old god, like a Greek god that like people stopped worshiping because he literally faded out of existence and people moved on to newer and more fancy gods like the Christian god or fucking Zeus, Thor, fucking Odin, shit like that. Dracula gets all the pussy. Yeah, he do. Fucking but he gets sad as shit when he loses a woman and then fucking goes on a rampage and kills a bunch of people, because apparently that's the story. Dracula just fucking like loses his wife to a bunch of fucking Christian fuckwits, and like they all kill her because they think she's a witch, but it's really only just because she's been doing alchemy and she's like literally found a way to heal people. And so they're like, "Oh my god, she's doing shit we don't know about. Fucking kill her. Destroy all of her shit because it must be black magic because it actually does shit." And so Dracula's like, "What the fuck? Fuck all of you. I'm gonna curse you all, and all of you are gonna die for fucking like every 100 years. I'm gonna come back and fuck your shit up." And then he goes and tries to find a new wife, and it doesn't work out because he's Dracula. So he's just like gives up on humanity. And then in the year 1999, they finally kill him, but he reincarnates as some nerdy high school kid from Japan. And that's literally how the story goes. Do you guys think that like the Dark Carnival could be considered like an alternate reality in which those beings that came from the Dark Carnival are cosmic horrors? Like, because from the way the Great Malenko's described, he's like basically he came from Shangri-La as sort of a mediator of some shit. I always loved that story of Malenko. Favorite game that releases this year? I'm trying to think what. Cyberpunk 2077 was a pretty dope one, but I don't know if I'd ever play that because I don't think I have a PS4 because I think it was an exclusive for that one. Um, I've always been a fan of Nintendo, so I'm probably just gonna play more Nintendo shit like Luigi's Mansion 3. Excuse me. But from the trailers and shit that they've seen, or that they've shown. It's just been kind of stupid, really. Like first they had a mansion, then they had like 6 mansions in the second game, and now it's a fucking hotel where it doesn't look like there's much, but of course it's still in early development, so you never know. I'm trying to remember what else they showed because I didn't really watch the EA or anything. The expos at E3. Oh, it might be Xbox too. My brother would probably have to work on that one. But yeah, I've always been more of a Nintendo kind of guy. So I'd probably be stoked to play Resident Evil or something like that. And I'm on that Pokemon shit like a little kid or whatever, but I don't care. Pokemon's kind of dope. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I didn't like the what I saw for that shit. Like honestly, like I enjoy Fire Emblem as a concept, and I always wanted to play Fire Emblem Awakening and shit, like the shit they had for the 3DS, but I never did for some reason. Well, I played like the demo of the game, and I was like, I want to buy this, and then I never fucking did. It's some funny shit. The new Animal Crossing. Yeah, a lot of people. It's probably not a lot of people's style, but Animal Crossing's pretty dope because it's just this chill out kind of fucking like vibe, and you get to talk to anthropomorphic animals who fucking are stupid and silly and whatnot. Oh, Fat Jesus has joined us. What's up, Your Excellency? No, but yeah, dude, Fire Emblem Heroes. I fucks with that hard. I not as hard as I fuck with Brave Frontier, but filthy console peasants. I do have a PC too, though, Max. So like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what else do I have? I mean, Bayonetta is another one of my favorite series because of the same kind of reason that I was talking about with Castlevania and shit. Because it's basically like, what's not to love, dude? You're a sexy witch fighting for the balance of good and evil in the world, or basically to make sure that the good doesn't overrun the evil. Because apparently in that game, angels literally just like try to fuck shit up and try and like have this like world order that's all fucking like there's no balance. It's all just the light takes over everything. But Bayonetta, the witch, is freaking trying to keep balance on everything and shit. And so you basically literally go around fighting angels and like literally end up fighting God himself to try and keep things in order. And you summon demons and shit, and you get to fucking watch these like dope ass like death scenes of angels getting just devoured by these like demonic beasts. Some good shit. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Yeah, but not lately. Not with Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog got fucked over. I used to when I was a kid, I used to love playing the older shit like the GameCube and the even the like the Sega Genesis shit, like the original Sonic 1 and then Sonic 3 and Knuckles was also pretty dope. I still remember the first time I saw like after I got the Chaos Emeralds and I finally saw like the Super Emeralds, like the Game Story Plus mode or whatever, and you get to become like super hyper ultra ultimate Sonic or whatever. That was my shit. Oh, dude, I used to fuck so hard with Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember back in my cringy fucking middle school days, I literally like I would draw like my own Sonic characters all the time and shit. I was one of those kids back then. I had it all, dude. I had the video games. It was pretty good. Then of course I never had like I always had the Nintendo shit growing up because my dad was a big nerd too. And then my uncle had the Xbox at his house, and so we'd play Xbox over there. And so we had like the BMX racing games and shit, and those were fun. Oddworld, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath was on that, and Abe's Odyssey or Munch's Odyssey. Those were also some of my favorites because they invented like new species and shit, and you got to play as like this enslaved like alien race thing that like figured out he was about to get fucking killed for food. And it's this whole like political message on like food processing plants and shit, and they kill innocent beings or whatever. I don't care about that shit. Like I'm not a vegan or whatever, but it was an interesting game series, especially Stranger's Wrath, because that shit has a crazy plot twist. Let's see. PlayStation games. Never played too much PlayStation. I did enjoy Jak and Daxter. That was my shit. Um, what else was on PlayStation? I never really got too hard into the Final Fantasy games. I mean, I'm into the games, but I never played them. And I always wanted to play Final Fantasy VII because that's apparently like the big one that everybody loves. And then of course you've got shit like Kingdom Hearts, which basically is like Disney and Final Fantasy in the same thing. And like who can't love Disney, on some weird shit. PS1 dominates. Well, yeah, PS had a lot of good games back in the day like that. Tomb Raider and fucking Ratchet and Clank, yeah. Um, what was that one game with that like time traveling cat or whatever, like Blinks or something? Legend of Dragoon was a pretty good game. Splinter Cell. I loved playing Splinter Cell on the Xbox because that was some good shit. Oh, what was that one game? My cousin, when I still lived with my aunt and uncle over in Tacoma, my cousin had this game for Xbox or something called like Dot Hack or something like that. And you basically like used like your character lives in like this virtual reality or some shit. And you can hack the mainframe and basically move to these different worlds if I remember right. And like they had dungeons and shit and like open fields where you could fight monsters. And it was this crazy like open world experience shit. And I wish I could fucking like get a hold of him again and like ask him what the hell was up with that. Because that was a dope game and I've always wanted to play it again. Um, what else did he have that was pretty dope? Custom Robo, which is basically like Transformers. You basically fought in that kind of shit. You can never go wrong with Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Like, let's be real. Soul Calibur, Katamari. Yeah, who doesn't love just rolling a big ball around and just rolling up the entire world? Is there an anime based off of Dot Hack? I think I remember hearing about that somewhere. I might have to check that out. Twisted Metal. Oh, what is that? I remember what that is, and I'm trying to remember. Metal Gear Solid, or just Metal Gear in general, I've always kind of liked. Colonel, I'm doing a podcast and nobody's listening to me. What do I do? No. Grand Theft Auto. How did I fucking leave that out of the shit, dude? That's like the most like wicked game ever. Literally build your way up from absolutely nothing and then end up owning your own big fat ass mansion. Everybody like at the end of the game, everybody's trying to kill you and shit, and you just like kill this entire mob or mafia or whatever, and you're just sitting there like, I am the king, bitches. Bow down to me at my doorstep. I will piss on you and you will be grateful. Silent Hill. Dude, that was a dope game. Ugh. Dude, when they released PT all those years ago, and I thought like I was so hyped for that to become an actual game, but I think they canceled the production on it or whatever. Like it didn't turn into anything. It was just like a scrapped idea. And I was so upset, dude, because I wanted to see the full game for that shit, and I wanted to see people play it. Oh, such a good shit. God of War, always good to see something like lore heavy like that, like dealing with old gods and shit. um, oh, I just had another one I was thinking of. What the fuck was that? God of War, Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden was an absolutely fucking dope game. I watched my I think it was my second cousin. Yeah, I watched my second cousin play that, or cousin once removed or some shit like that. I don't remember how that shit goes, but he had an Xbox at the house, uh, at my great aunt's house, and he'd play Ninja Gaiden Black on that. And oh my god, I would literally just sit there watching him just absolutely destroy these monsters and shit. And I was like, I want to play this, and I never got to play it. So I might buy an Xbox just for that simple fact, just to play those games that I never got to play. Plus all the new ones that are pretty dope that I never got a chance to fucking experience. Yeah. Yeah, but tell me about all your favorite games too, you guys, and I'll see if I might be able to fucking play them someday and then do a review on them on this channel or something. Golden Eye. Yes. See, that's the other thing I like about video games too, now that we mention it, is like so many people get on everybody's ass about like, oh well you play pussy games, like they're not hardcore or anything. It's like, yeah, they are, dude. Some of the competition and shit and like trying to do speed runs of certain games, like it gets pretty intense. Not as intense as literally like devouring the gourd like entrails of Zeus the Almighty. But everybody has their thing. Borderlands is pretty dope. I'll admit, Borderlands is pretty dope. I played Borderlands 2 with my cousin, and we played through the campaign mode. And I felt so bad when Mordecai lost his fucking like prized bird or whatever, because they had to fight against that shit or something. There's so many video games to enjoy out there, dude. Like I'm glad I had an experience that let me be able to experience that shit. Tony Hawk was fun. I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the Game Boy Advance, and I loved playing that game even though I had absolutely no fucking idea what I was doing. But I had that game when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I was just playing that game, skating around trying to get onto the tops of like all the buildings and shit, not even really knowing how to do many tricks or whatever. It was a simple time back then. And then like because you got to appreciate some of the like the smaller games and shit too, like the ones where you can just chill out, not really be killing anything or fucking like Harvest Moon was always kind of one of my favorite ones, just so I could like chill out and fucking save a goddess, or just go and talk to people and then piss them off by hitting them with my hammer. Yeah, sort of like Stardew Valley. I never played Stardew Valley much myself, but oh my god, but that Minecraft though, who's a fan of Minecraft? I got to the end, got to the Ender Dragon, I killed him, and got this epic sword. No, fuck that. Minecraft isn't all that bad. I've always liked the idea of an open world like build your own kind of thing. Like Spore was also that kind of weird. Like you literally like got to develop from a small little molecular speck and develop into an actual being with intelligence and the capacity to build societies and then to even go into space and conquer different planets as a literal like fucking warlord conquering species on some real dope shit. That game gets kind of shit on by a lot of people, but I probably would play it just for the fact that like I'd want to get to that point where I can literally go find Earth in that game and be like, what the fuck is up? Mhm. No Man's Sky, yeah, that's basically that exact same game, but on a more serious level. Dude, my cousin used to be all about RuneScape. I I remember he used to play that game all the fucking time, and I was like, "What is this?" He's like, "Oh, it's this fucking game where you get to like basically World of Warcraft, but in a different light, I guess." I never really looked into it too much. And I think I have a League of Legends account, but like I never play on it. I never played on it much past like the first like intro tutorial thing or something. I did used to play this game online called Second Life, which was basically like the most cringy, like create your own character, go around and just basically play in this world of like create your own thing and do your own shit and like make things that people can enjoy. But it was like some of the cringiest shit ever because there were shit that people would do on that game that were just by and far like the most just sad and cringy decrepit things. Then of course came the magical time of Club Penguin when everything was simple and kids of all ages from 5 to 27 could go online and fucking harass kids using penguins. It basically was like VR chat actually. It was basically VR chat without VR and there was a lot more like compatibility with like editing and shit, like creating your own whatever. What's up, Evil?
What up,
What's
Crump?
going on?
Jack shit. What are you up to, man?
Oh, you know me, just talking about video games with my podcast.
That's dope.
We up in here though, having fun. Dude, I can go on and on about video games, man. I played a wide variety. I haven't played all of them. I haven't played a lot of the good ones.
Yeah.
I've played some, and you know, I can at least touch on those topics without being called a pedophile.
Uh-oh.
Eh, I mean, what?
I don't know. Video games equal pedo. You know what they
Oh, for
say.
sure. Gamergate, fucking whatever bullshit.
Who's up on here, man? Nobody? Nobody yet? Just me and you?
Yeah, no, I sent the link out a while ago, but I think everybody was just chilling with me. I'll send it out again if people want, just so I can fucking be like, "What's up?" Like y'all can come in and chill with me if you want. Ain't no shame. Don't be on no weak lame. We got that podcast street game.
Yo.
Hey, there he is. What's up, Skelly?
Oh, not much, man. I'm at work. I have to wait for this other guy to leave, and then I'll be more talkative. But I got about another 30 minutes.
Hey, Skeletor, you need to hook up on the Fruit by the Foot for like Fruit Loops or whatever, because I got that shit in my lunchbox, fam.
Mm. Yeah, so you guys out there in the chat, we have to think. Chronic ain't about that chronic, so we got to change his fucking nickname.
Yeah, no.
So we got
I
to give him something. We got to give him something out there. I was thinking Lunchbox because I watched this guy put down 3 Fagos, a Dr. Pepper with no ice, and a 20-piece chicken nuggets. That motherfucker's Lunchbox right there all day long.
I'm
But
like Billy the Fridge's retarded cousin.
damn. I don't know if you can look worse than Billy the Fridge, but okay. But yeah, man. But
I
shit,
did
man,
like
I'm a
I did like the sound of arsenic. That was pretty clever. I liked that
arsenic.
because it makes me sound
Oh,
like I'm a poison, but I can also burn shit down.
Well, all right. Well, he said he can burn some shit down. So who wants to challenge Chronic at the Gathering? Let him burn your shit down.
Everybody. Everybody.
Burn down a tree. No.
Mm.
The fires
Look
of
at
hell.
Necessary's over there huffing and puffing like an old man.
Fuck, dude. Tell me about it.
Well, shit. Hey, here's a little topic. Chronic, you familiar with the wrestling world?
Uh-oh.
I've only ever dipped my toe slightly into the world of wrestling.
Oh,
I know who
well,
Rey
goddamn.
Mysterio Jr. is. I know who John Cena is. I know who Sabu is.
Oh, so you can name everybody that's on the Walmart T-shirts, huh?
Basically, I didn't get too hardcore into wrestling.
He said if they don't have their costume at Party City, he doesn't know who they are.
Y'all ever heard of a motherfucker named Viscera though? I think that's what his
Of
name was.
course.
Viscera,
Viscera, yeah.
Ultimate
Big Daddy
Love Machine
V.
or whatever.
Big Daddy V.
Yeah, I think my shit was
Yo,
like
Ray-
Scotty Too Hottie back in the day.
Can you do
Roddy Piper.
I met Roddy Piper, fam. He was actually the nicest wrestler I ever met.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. You guys ever seen any of the shows that Rob Dyrdek did? Fantasy Factory or Robin Big?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen all of them.
Wrestling.
R.I.P. Black.
R.I.P. Big Black. Yeah, man. Chris Boykin, dude, that guy kept it real.
I thought they like hated each other before he died and shit.
Nah.
You never read that?
Maybe they got into a fight or something, but I think they rekindled it for Fantasy Factory for a couple of episodes.
Maybe. It's a lot of money to get a big head if you're fucking someone like Big Black, to be honest. You just gotta stand around and just be fucking fat, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is because I watched Robin Big all the time.
No,
and then
what the problem was is when I might be talking out my ass, but I'm pretty sure I watched it in a YouTube video that what Rob Dyrdek was getting paid and all the fame that he was getting off of it, they were like barely even cutting fucking Black a check. And he had a baby's mama and he had a kid on the way and all that shit, so he wasn't getting that money. So I think he dipped out. And I think he was going to do like his own spin-off show of him by himself or something for a while, but then his health took over and kind of fucked everything up.
He looked like a baby Christopher Wallace.
Well, his name was Christopher,
Oh,
or it is. But see, I loved like everything I saw on those shows, fucking from the humble beginnings of just Rob in his house with he bought a pygmy horse or fucking miniature horse. He had his bulldog Meaty. He had his cousin Drama living out there, and then he fucking had Big Black, and they were all just getting into shit. And it was basically like just this dope, like we're trying to live life fast and fun. Like, are we getting some money? Let's do it up. And then Fantasy Factory came around, and they were just doing all this crazy shit. Like, they had this big warehouse they were all working out of, skating videos and shit.
Yeah.
And then he decided to become a show host, and now he's doing ridiculousness. And I think that shit it might still be going, but I don't remember.
Do you think they fucking pump Chanel West Coast up with nitrous before every episode so she can't stop laughing?
Do they do that really? I remember they went to fucking like an improv and get her to do fucking to get like better at it.
She's always been a little obnoxious to me. Not why.
A little bit, but she's a bimbo. Why not? But yeah, I enjoyed those shows thoroughly though. Jackass was always one of my big favorites too.
Mm-hmm. Wild Boys.
Bam Margera's fucking Unholy Union, and then before that, just Bam's other show, whatever the fuck that first one was called. That one was better.
It's called Viva La Slayer.
Viva La Bam, that's what it was. Yeah, thank you.
Viva La Slayer 17. What will Slayer do next? Whatever the fuck I want.
I'll pour Prego on my head and then fucking scream about how Violent J is my fucking dick appointment, fam.
Listen, Slayer's very upset right now, so we're not gonna fuck with him.
We don't want to get stabbed.
Yeah, he was cashing out that fucking first class ticket on a Greyhound to fucking Jamie Nicole.
I thought we weren't going to talk about it.
By the way, Church, I am not ignoring you. What is up? Pardon me. But yeah, I know. God damn. Something in my throat.
Not a goddamn thing. I was actually just coming on to say what's up.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on. Always nice to have you on here. Keep shit chill. But yeah, what other kind of shows were there on there that was fucking like reality TV kind of shit?
The Real World back in the day, like
Yeah, remember the Werewolf? It was like I was young, but I can remember like an episode where I watched a couple, but this dude got in a he was talking mad shit and he got in a fight and got straight knocked out and got his eye socket busted.
man, I remember watching the first seasons in like San Francisco with fucking Puck. You know?
Dude, I remember when nothing was on, like when I got home from school back when I was like 14, 15 years old, I would be searching through the channels and I landed on Oxygen channel or whatever the fuck that like apparently is all for girls and shit.
It's like Lifetime. Yeah.
I found this show called Bad Girls Club and it's basically just like Jersey Shore, but it's all girls and they're all bitching at each other and fighting and shit. It was
No,
basically
fuck
keeping
that.
Kardashians, but actually fucking funny.
Listen, I don't want to watch women bitching. So if I'd watch anything, I'd watch that show Party Down South when it first came out. With that one bitch Maddie on there that I wanted to fuck. Like she was hood as fuck. Like she was like the Pauly D of like Party Down South. Like she just grabbed her pussy. She's like, damn, I want some dick tonight. And I'm like, hell yeah. That's what's up.
Come get
Yo, I've actually seen that show. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, no, I fucking like I missed out on a lot of shit. Like I only ever watched what I had actually gotten into and then just stayed with that. I was big on cartoons and shit though. Like obviously, like big old nerd here. But I did get my kicks out of those other serious shows like fucking used to watch a lot of ghost hunting shows like Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters. There was actually this pretty dope one on Cartoon Network for a while called like The Othersiders or something. And it was these teenage kids that were all just like, yeah, dude, let's go out and fucking like investigate this abandoned ship. This abandoned like cruise ship that has like a fucking little girl spirit running around in the pool room. Like the swimming
Dude,
pool.
you know what came on the other day that I was tripping about and I was just at the perfect amount of high to watch it? Is that show Wishbone with the little boy and the dog and they read books and shit and reenact.
Dude,
I was like,
I remember that show.
dude, I was getting down.
That shit was dope.
My wife won't let me do it, but like I grew up watching like Pee Wee Herman Adventure and fucking Ernest Goes to Camp and all that shit. But like my wife's like, these are literally men in their 30s and 40s acting mildly retarded, and both of them got sexual charges pressed on them. I was like, yeah, but back then they didn't do all that shit, you know? It's like the dude from Blue's Clues, the original Blue's Clues guy, how he got spun out on heroin.
Started losing hair and shit, so they had to hire some other fucker.
Yeah, they hired that new guy, and it's like, who the fuck's this motherfucker, dude?
Dude, I don't know if I was just high or something, but I remember seeing something about this like new episode because apparently it was still going on at the time. Dude was black on that shit. I'm like, this is like, when did this happen?
Dude, a lot of people didn't know that the dude that did Barney for like 13 years was like a 6'6" black guy, and he was being paid, he's getting paid almost $250,000 a year just to fucking dance around in a suit and not even say anything, just to be the dancer in the hopper.
Same with like Elmo or whatever on Sesame Street or some shit. Dude was actually like a 34-year-old, like just chilling. I thought that was pretty cool too. Oh, what else was there? We were just
Well, a lot of people didn't know that The Simpsons is kind of like the original one where they had the woman. Like the woman on The Simpsons does like 4 different voices, and then there's like one woman that does all the voices on the Rugrats.
Oh yeah, I know. E.G. Daily, I think, is her name for the Rugrats one, and she's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, because like everybody always wants to give what's his name from Family, Steph.
MacFarlane.
Yeah, everybody wants to give him like huge credit, but goddamn, I mean, there was like the bitch from Rugrats, the bitch from fucking Simpsons. I mean, they've been cranking out multiple voices for channels for a long time.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
no.
I don't know. I just couldn't really. I can't sit down and watch fucking Family Guy anymore. I mean, watching it fucking once a week, twice a week for fucking 15, 20 years is just kind of burnt out on me.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel the same way about that shit. Like, I think maybe like if I tried watching South Park again, I'd be into it for like a season. But I only ever watched like an episode or 2 of South Park, and I was just like, man, I'd rather be watching cartoons or something.
South Park is a cartoon, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, hold on, something didn't seem right about that sentence. But yeah, no, South Park has its appeal for being anti-PC, just being all
PC
out.
principal and his PC babies.
Well,
Yeah.
His technically illegitimate PC baby.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know, with this Netflix shit now, dude, I don't have cable at my house. All I do is I scroll through Netflix, find something, and binge watch the whole fucking thing. I don't have time to sit there and wait once a week for a fucking premiere and all that shit. Fuck that.
Skeletor, do you watch Mr. Iglesias on Netflix? Because it's actually a pretty funny show.
Watches a lot of gay porn.
Mr.
Yeah.
Iglesias.
Those are facts.
Those
Well,
are-
dude, I'm sorry, dude. It was just one day I put it on, and the girls never came, dude. The girls
That's
never
right.
came.
And you're like, might as well stay for the after party. I mean, fuck.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like wrestling with your homie with no clothes on.
Isn't that how you're
What?
supposed to do it?
Well, gay sex started off as like an Olympic game in Greek where they like tried to get the peg in the hole. Whoever got the peg in the hole won.
Roman wrestling, man. Don't pull that shit.
Oh, don't you start with me just because I participated in real wrestling.
I did too, homie. That's right.
3 times. One city 4 times, one state 5 times.
Dope.
I won always getting matched up with the biggest, fattest motherfucker and getting squashed.
Because you know why? Because you were probably, the weight limit max was probably like 225 and you were probably over that. So once you're over 225, you could wrestle somebody that's 300 pounds because there's no other bracket above that.
Exactly, yeah.
But you fuckers were always so lucky because you know how many passes you guys got? There's nobody in that weight group. You're good.
No, the best time was when I took down the big dude, and that was pretty awesome. I didn't really stick into that.
You're talking about the time that you threw that guy off of the fucking top of the cage
That's right.
into the Spanish announce table?
Where's everyone
No.
at tonight, man?
They're fucking hungover from this weekend. They're probably getting ready to party tomorrow.
They're all chilling in the chat right now. They don't want to.
Damn.
Oh, that's right.
Don't you like it when you
Where
think
is
you're
it?
having a conversation and then somebody like Nessa Evil comes on here and says, "You guys ain't shit. Who else is here?" Who else? Come on.
Getting called out, motherfuckers.
No.
But yeah, no.
No, I just figured there'd be more people just at home, like, doing nothing and shit.
Hey man, I set the bar low for everybody else, bro.
Fuck it, Evil. You taking a shot?
Yeah, why not? It's almost time.
Man, I ain't got no hard A. All I got is Bud Light.
You said hard A.
Well, yeah, because my A ain't hard. It's soft as a baby's bosom.
What you sipping on, Church?
Probably some Captain tonight.
All right, a little Captain in you. All right, cheers.
Hey, everybody give RIP to the Jim Beam factory.
Oh, What did they close down?
No, it caught on fire in Kentucky.
I can't.
So-
Damn.
I can't. I can't. I have to turn my camera off. I can't, man. Y'all gotta fucking pick that shit up.
Rest in peoples. Man, look what you're doing. You're making my guests cry. Get the fuck off of here, dude.
Hey, they
Yes,
said
time
like
is Skeletor.
there's a bunch of other ones, but that's the only one that mattered, man.
The only friends I ever need in my life are Jack Daniels and Jim Beam.
Well, remember Chronic. Chronic is officially going to the gathering, so if you don't gather, you don't matter.
Oh yeah, for sure. You
Look,
hear that?
I'm
Ma? I
going to
finally
gathering
matter. Are
too.
you proud of me yet?
Bro, this will be number 4 for me, motherfucker. Like, what?
There you go.
I mean, you have to expect Church is going to the gathering. He's the most dope motherfucker here. Like, we bow down
Well-
at his feet and kiss his boots.
Well, you know, we do have a contract with the federal government where we have to have so many minorities actually show up. This can't be a bunch of white suburban kids out there.
Man, well, how many
Don't-
times do I have to tell you? I don't speak to cops. Fuck out of here.
Don't we count as a minority at this point, Skeletor?
I don't know. Aren't you like fucking Norwegian or something?
Yeah.
Well, I would say that I count as a minority because I'm Irish, but I don't know. We're fucking dominating. Something like on the East Coast, it's like fucking, I think it's like 4 out of every 10 people on the East Coast has Irish blood in them. We're just straight fucking all the bitches.
What about them Italians?
I mean, the Italians are out here.
They
I
is out
prefer hanging out with Sicilians. 'Cause
Yeah, this
they-
is all fucking big penis fault.
Dude, the Sicilian mafia did not fuck around.
None of the mafias did. Well, actually.
Well, the 3-6 mafia did. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Slop on my knob, like corn on the cob.
The
Check in with me
the voodoo king.
if you're a cop.
So yeah, man. What you guys doing for 4th of July? Aside from letting off shots in your backyard.
Yeah, I'm working on this little 10-day in a row stretch. Then I get 3 days off, hang out with my family, work another 6 days in a row, have 1 day off, work 4 days, and then go to the gathering. It's literally just 2.5 weeks away. It's coming.
I know.
Because I'm counting in the traveling there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought Skeletor his ticket. Well, he gave me the money. He's gonna reimburse me later, but I bought our tickets.
He's gonna reimburse you in clout.
No. I handed him a wad of money, and then I said, when I get paid, I'll give you the rest. But goddamn, he's announcing it to everybody. Just fucking.
Shit.
Well, I'm more announcing the fact that I'm
You-
going.
No, you could have did no. You could have just said, I'm going to the gathering, but Nah, I'm going to the gathering, and Skeletor's holding my pocket, and I'm just like,
Right.
damn, motherfucker, and I'm just.
Verified.
You're holding
Damn.
my pocket too, fam. What the fuck are you talking about? Or I'm holding yours too. Let's get gay.
Chronic's buying Necessary's ticket too. That's what I heard.
Oh,
It's
please.
going down.
I'll pay you in guitar lessons. I promise.
You're gonna teach him how to play the skin flute?
Yeah, that too.
I already know how to do
Plenty
that.
of
fam.
opportunities there too.
Speaking of flutes, I actually have my flute from fucking high school band in my
You
room
made
right now.
Recorder. Your recorder.
No, it's an actual like concert flute.
Oh, well, that's dope. Can you play the fucking Super Mario 3 teleport theme?
Yeah. I actually can play quite a few songs on that thing.
Nice.
Dude,
I
you know
was,
what? I used to fuck out the recorder back in the day. When you were required to play the recorder in elementary school, I could fuck up some hot cross buns, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. You fucking hot cross buns.
Yeah, no, I was.
First song anybody ever learns on those fucking things.
Yep. But I was first chair, which basically means I was like the best in the class for like most of my time in high school.
Nice. Right on.
Hold on. So you said that you were first chair on the flute?
Yep.
Okay. So we can call you Nick the Flute or something. I don't know.
Oh, we're still working on that nickname. Oh yeah.
Dude, I love Lunchbox, man. I just want to call this motherfucker. He looked like a lunchbox.
I mean that worked, but I was thinking we should get a top 3 and let the chat decide before the end of the stream or something. That's just, yeah. Or we could be like, fuck the chat, you know?
Well, yeah. Ninja with a Pencil has a pretty good idea. Sample my flute and put it on my drum pad. That's actually not bad. I might do that.
Oh yeah, man. Do you have an electric drum kit?
Yeah. It's the Novation Launchpad MK2. Basically, I can like put a bunch of different sounds. I have 64 buttons that I can map with this shit, and then I can fucking like just go to town.
Hell yeah. Those are fucking fun. When I bought mine, my electric drum kit, it was like I made sure to get headphones, and it's like I could practice, and my roommates, you know, wouldn't care if I sucked because all they heard was clicks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this one.
Well, yeah. What did you do? You get a headset with your rock band kit?
There's this particular one I want to get though. It's called the MIDI Fighter 64, and it's basically the same thing I got here, but it's got like Sanwa arcade buttons. So it's basically got like this really responsive like click, and you can rapid fire on them. So you could basically set up like this really dope like art like drum and bass kind of style beat. And it's like.
Can you play the Crossfire theme song on it?
The Crossfire theme song?
Crossfire.
Ninja with a Pencil suggested a name for me. Windlung the Nerdalo.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Windlung. I actually kind of like that. That sounds pretty dope. They call me Lungs, boy. Suck your soul out your body. No. Pause. Hold on. That came out wrong.
No shit. Now I gotta look at the chat.
They call him Windlung the Nerdalo. That actually ain't bad, honestly. Who is they, Ninja with a Pencil? Is that you and the 3 voices in your head that tell you how to draw? Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I'm going to shout him out one more time because he's such a dope motherfucker. Like, I asked him a couple days ago if he could draw me some, like, dope art for, like, a logo or some shit. And he gave me 2 different styles of the logo with animations to that shit. And he got it like precisely to the point what I was looking for in like terms of look and style. I'm gonna shout him out one more time. Ninja with a Pencil. Go fucking talk to him if you need some like real dope artwork made, because he's got it made in aces and spades. He gonna keep it real, never keep it fake, never be on that kayfabe. Skin flute virtuoso.
Yeah, about that.
Fuck you, evil.
I mean, it's just an idea.
The Skin Flute Virtuoso. Maybe I'll make that a song name or something.
It sounds like a good metal song name, to be honest. I mean, fuck.
Skin Flute Virtuoso.
Oh no! So what do we have? We have Thick Nick. We have Lunchbox.
Arsenic.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you went, this is Lunchbox with the voice box. Oh man.
I might call myself that on the voice box, but like
no,
I want an actual rapper name, bro.
Well, you know what? Your Lunchbox, you're feeding the people with those dope words, man. You got to spin it off, man.
Windlung.
I mean, like they call me Skeletor the God, aka Skeletor the Fraud. Coming at me, hurt my feelings. Mm.
Windlung, the lunchbox Nerdalo.
Cause that's the hard thing is nicknames are not fucking made for yourself. They're fucking given for you.
Yeah,
Cause then you fucking might be walking around with just a dumbass nickname like Little Nick.
true. Definitive lunchbox.
We call you
Or you
medium
try to
sized.
steal somebody else's nickname like King Crimson.
Yeah, medium sized Nick.
Medium
Oh.
size.
Uh,
They call him medium Mikey. No. Hot sauce McGee.
mm.
No. But yeah,
I mean, totally. Yeah, we can definitely go with Nerdalo.
the Nerdalo. Nerd alert.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure somebody's taken that by now, but I'm not too opposed to any of these ideas that have been brought up, except for the skin flute one. Like, DJ skin flute.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. That fucking got to me, dude. That was funny.
That's already taken.
Yeah, DJ skin flute.
Yo, quick RIP to Skin Mask, bro.
R.I.P. Skin Mask. Yeah.
I was gonna call him 20-piece because I watched this motherfucker inhale a box of 20-piece chicken nuggets.
20-piece. I thought that was kind of funny too. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick the
I mean,
20-piece.
I think if we rename them, it's really got to stick. You know, it can't be some bullshit.
Well, what I can do is I can write it down on a piece of paper, ejaculate semen on his back, and then slap the note on there.
DJ Cuttlord. Ew.
There
It'll
you
fucking
go.
be. Oh,
Who's playing what in the background?
oh, with the
Yeah,
Ricky Bobby, do you not like the jazz music?
Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby, hold my hand. If you give me a kiss, I'll go away and I'll never race again.
Lies.
I
You
don't
know
know
that
if man.
Sacha Baron Cohen was supposed to be Freddie Mercury in that Queen movie, right?
Mm.
Oh yeah, he actually recorded. I mean, they filmed him for like a year or some shit, and it didn't work out with the members and stuff. Like they wanted the movie to stop like halfway through, apparently, where like Freddie Mercury dies, and then it's just about the rest of the band. And Sasha thought it was fucking retarded, so they had like a clash. And
Oh my god.
yeah,
Ninja with a Pencil came up with another fucking gold mine.
that's because he's shit.
Lil
No, that-
Too Geeky.
wait, what?
Ninja with a Pencil wants to call me Little Too Geeky.
Mm.
I thought you said Little Nicky.
No, because you'd have to find something to break it into shortness. Because like,
Little Nicky.
if I went by Skeletor all the time growing up, and then I went by Skeletor the God once I came online, and then people just started calling me Skelly, which I didn't like
I was
because
probably the first one to call you Skelly, bro. And
yeah, I fucking hated that. I think I was the
was
first
like-
one to call. I was the first one to call you a tranny.
Well, I don't know about that. That's been happening all my life, bro.
Damn.
Except when I had a shaved head, then they just thought I was a dyke.
It's like, who's that bitch over there in the platform boots with the tight ass? And then you see Necessary turn around, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, they were thinking Paul Stanley ready to grow, but then like, oh,
Mm.
I don't know if I want to get that gay.
You could pick up a peanut with those cheeks.
You guys like Brett Michaels?
You crack that motherfucker too.
Pick
I
up
don't know,
Ryan.
man. I don't think Big
Dude,
Will
listen.
looks pretty yoked in that apartment, bro.
Oh no, dude, Big Will, I would not want to go near his.
Big Will has junk in the trunk for days, bro.
Yeah,
Huh.
but
But I don't know. Bobby Doe probably has more.
big 8-bit.
Well, the problem with Big Will is you don't know if that's single ply toilet paper or confetti in his butt crack.
It's a party. Business in front, party in the back.
But I heard that you can. But I heard his butt cheeks are so magical you can stick a Starburst in there and he can remove the wrapper.
Oh,
Oh my god.
dude.
Tie up a cherry knot or tie up a cherry stem.
Oh.
Whoa! Are you saying that you want to tie up Cherry, Chronic? What are you saying here? What's going on?
You know what? I figured y'all are my close friends. I might as well come clean. I eat fruit. I'm not actually fat. I'm kidding.
You
No.
fruit by the
Say,
foot.
bro, you work at Pizza Hut. What fruit do you eat?
Listen.
Tomato
not-
fruit.
I worked at Round Table like when I was younger, and like I used to eat the buffet all the time. Like,
Bro, you'd be surprised how quickly you get tired of pizza there.
Number one, you can't get tired of pizza.
Well, for a bit you can, and then you'll go right back to it like a fucking junkie.
Burnout.
Good. Let's see. My first job ever was Sonic. Then it was Jack in the Box. Then it was Domino's Pizza, and then I worked for Albertsons for 11 years. And now I'm at my new fancy little location.
that's dope. Like we used to have Albertsons out here, but it fucking got bought out, I think.
Oh, I did work when I was working night shift at Albertsons, I worked at a tree farm also. So I lived out in the barracks in these bunk beds with 300 Mexicans. I was the only white guy. And we worked 6 days a week. We were off on Sundays. We got paid once every 2 weeks. And then they would go, because we lived in a dry county, they would go and pick us up a bunch of 30 packs and hookers to bring back to the barracks for us.
Yeah. Well, damn.
So it's literally like it's Sunday, right? And like they would go fetch all of it because nobody had cars and all that shit. So they would literally have a church service, and then 3 hours after the church service, you got everybody falling down drunk, eating carne asadas, fucking hookers, and drinking beer. It's fucking insane.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a party.
It's not a party when you live with 300 Mexicans and you only have fucking 20 toilets in the whole building.
Oh.
Yo, it's Lil Deep Dish, yeah.
Bro, what?
Oh, you lived with Yaya?
No, because Pac-Man suggested the name Deep Dish.
We're getting some.
Hey, what's up, Deep Dish? I don't know, fam. What's up? No.
Deep dish.
Salad's the fruit killer.
Nah. Like this shit. Like once we hear it, it's just gotta pop off. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be that click moment.
How about Autism the Kid? I'm just kidding.
Retarded Ricky.
Oh my god,
Like-
I got it. No, I got it. I'm gonna start calling you Special Nick. Oh,
Special Nick.
Special Nick.
What the fuck?
No, man, I didn't do it to anybody if I did. Just saying.
Skeletor, you funny, dude.
Dude, my buddy wouldn't let me do it. My tattoo artist wouldn't let me do it. I was really drunk one night, and I literally wanted to get Special Ed tattooed across my shoulders. He's like, bro, I'm not doing it. I was like, dude, let me do it. Come on. Be fucking awesome.
I mean, you've seen the tat Jesus has of like a wang, like, you know.
I did. Me and Fat Jesus, but yeah, we're in a special elite group. Who is it? It's Escoban, Mac and Hose, Fat Jesus, Necessary Evil, and me.
Max.
No, Max doesn't have a. He
Oh,
doesn't have a
right.
tattoo. Yeah, there's just 5 of us right now. Mac and Hose was first. I was second. Escoban, Fat Jesus, and then Necessary Evil with that caboose.
With that caboose riding the fucking back chain on me. Fuck you. I like.
No, you were a soldier though.
Centipede.
I love no.
We both
No, I
know
wanna
my
be-
triangle
I
is
wanna
right
be
on my
the-
fucking hand.
Mm.
Like I was born with the triangle, fam. Like what?
What?
Well, hold up. No. I was 9 years old when I got my first tattoo, but I literally had a triangle. I have a scene, dude. Listen, before the whole entire Juggernaut shit, I already have probably about 15 fucking seeing all eyeballs tattooed on me.
You're all in third grade.
That was
Going to
that was
the
one of
shop.
that was one of the things that most attracted me most to it. But the funny thing is, I was literally on Discord with Necessary Evil at 2:30 in the morning. He's drunk and he's standing outside of a tattoo shop. The open light's still on. The open light's still on. I was like, get it, son.
I was trying to. Tina was in there too, man, and she's like, she's OG, she's old as fuck, but she's like still all spun out half the time doing tats, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll wait till tomorrow because she was like, yeah, 15 minutes, I'm finishing this person up.
Come on.
30 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. The next day, I got someone that was actually sober to do it, but that motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, you did like the Slayer writing on there, and I did like more like the Helter Skelter, like fucking blood on the wall type shit.
Right. I'm trying to tell you though, I've never had to tell a tattoo artist to fucking go redo his shit so many times. Because at first I said, here's what I want, do your thing. I took it as an artist, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Here's the fucking logo. Here's the Slatanic text is what they call it. He couldn't even figure out that. So I had to fucking, yeah. Check it out. I live right down the street. I literally went home for like 15 minutes and let my dog out and came back just so he could finish the shit. But it went well once ink was on. I was just checking it time.
My tattoo artist, he freehanded mine, which is pretty dope.
Oh, I know. I didn't have that luxury. I wish I did.
Yeah, because I got nervous because when he first did it, it was like kind of wiggly around the perimeters, and he's like, and I was like, and then once he started shading and he started making everything pop, but I knew when you're getting that, like I reach out my hand to shake somebody's hand, it's the first thing they see is the fucking Juggernaut triangle on there.
Well,
so,
dude, like a tat that should have taken an hour took like 2.5 hours for him to sketch up, and then like an hour and a half for fucking do. So, like, you know, it took a quarter of the day almost for me. Like, and I was like, wow, I could have had that done somewhere else.
Well, I told Chronic before I move, he'd come over here and I'll get him hooked up with his first tattoo.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even have to be Juggernaut or ICP related. Just if he wants one, I got a solid guy. But I was in and out of the door in 45 minutes with mine.
Yeah.
And he let me drink a beer while I'm sitting there getting it.
Bullshit. That's more like an hour and 45 minutes, dude.
Nah.
If we have any time before the gathering or even after, I'll hit you up again and try and get my ass up there, and I'll see it.
Well, the thing is,
the thing is,
just gotta make sure they got sterile shit.
Yeah, I want you to be careful about getting a tattoo because I know your ass is gonna be walking around in that Fearless Fred Fury fucking tank top, looking like the Great Pumpkin, sunburn as fuck. And I don't want you to ruin your tattoo by being out in that kind of weather.
Right.
Do it during the winter where you have to cover yourself up.
Yeah. Because that's the reason I take so many shirtless selfies, but I tend not to take my shirt off when I'm outside because it fades your tattoos.
Right.
We got 11 ninjas watching, like,
11 ninjas up in here right now?
I think.
Damn.
My YouTube's always fucking lagging, so I don't know.
Thank you, mother brothers.
I was just saying,
Chronic's one of the computers. You can check the fucking. You can check how many fucking motherfuckers we got watching. It's his show.
Right.
No, I know. It's fluctuating from like 9 to 10. So that's dope. Thank you guys for staying around and watching. This shit is dope. Just like
no,
it's dope.
You gotta keep it smooth.
Ninja with a pencil is suggesting a shit ton of like real good ones.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If Ninja with the pencil, he redid my one that I have right now as my cover. Not the one right now, but on Discord and the podcast and everything. Shout out to KJ Riddles, dude. KJ Riddles did that, and he did the Bender Boys logo, and KJ Riddles is fucking filthy.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is KJ Riddles is the type of dude that does all this kind of nice shit and never wants to take credit. He's just always tucked in the dark.
It's called
KJ
being humble.
Riddle's
It's a
humble
rare
ass motherfucker.
thing.
He's humble as shit.
Then again.
But I mean, you know, he's the type of dude that you'd be at lunch and he would walk in and drop off a bunch of pizzas and not even say it's from him, you know?
And be like, you motherfucker, you.
Motherfucker. You should call me fucking little Pepsi bottle. Nah.
Dude, I'll call you 20 piece.
Yeah, 20-piece fit.
20 piece. It's your homie Big 20 piece.
20 piece and a Faygo.
Snickers. Eat this, bitch. You're a diva when you're hungry. Snickers, fool.
Hang on. I'll try and come up with something. Hang on.
I don't know, Lunchbox, 20 piece, Square Bear.
Square Bear. What?
Oh shit. Hey, that's it. Oh my god, I found out. Chronic's a big giant motherfucker, but he's soft. I'm gonna start calling you Snowflake.
Nah, man. What the hell? At least call me Snowball or something.
No, Snowflake. Oh, yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's little Snowflake. Hey. No.
Straight up.
What up, Snowflake?
Remember the name. It's Snowflake, fam. No. They call me Young Blizzard. No.
Young
Why not?
Snowflake. 20 piece nugget, Snowflake, Lunchbox.
The Snowman. The Yeti.
Nah.
No.
Nah. Just Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake, goddamn. I know it's a copycat from one of my own homeboys, but my other homeboy was the same size as you, just a giant motherfucker. But you go over there and start like fake punching him and shit, he'd be like, stop it! He used to love to play video games. Goddamn, you and this motherfucker would get along. Snowflake.
Congratulations, Snowflake. Your new name is Snowflake.
Oh boy.
Snowflake. Hey, trust me, I hate fucking Skeletor with a passion because it reminds me of those pictures where I'm 6'2" and 130 pounds, and now I'm 6'2" and I'm fucking 200. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate those pictures, man. People photoshopping me on skeleton bodies, hanging me on fucking doors like Halloween decorations. Man, nicknames are not pleasant.
No. What's up, everybody? Snowflake. Welcome back to the voice box. Yo, we in the lunchbox. It's your boy Snowball.
Nah. What up? It's the Voice Box Podcast with your host, Snowflake.
AKA Lil Fruit Loop. No. I don't know. Snowflake's alright. I mean,
Nah, bro, it's stuck. You Snowflake now.
alright. Snowflake it is then. What do you guys think in the chat?
Well, I can't see the chat and stay in the hangout. You gotta read it to me, bro.
Alright, well, let me go ahead and read this then. Y'all need to change it in Discord. Let's get the flakes in the chat, y'all. Big Fluff. I don't think I can be Big Fluff. There's already a Big Fluff in the server. Yo, they call me Snowflake. Because I'm unique. Nah. I mean, if that's my nickname, it's my nickname. But I'm gonna use a different name for my rapper name.
Well, hold on. Hold on, you don't like Little Snowflake?
I mean, I wanted something I could use as like an actual rapper name. But
Okay, you're big, you're white as fuck.
yeah, but snowflakes ain't big though.
Huh?
Snowflake-
Depends what part of the world you're in. Jesus Christ.
DJ Hailstone.
Yeah, why not? Snowflake's your nickname. DJ Hailstone is your fucking station.
That ain't bad.
This DJ Snowflake about to bring you that blizzard. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Fuck making it rain, I'm making it snow on your ass.
Damn. Last time Snowflake was with your girl, I gave her frostbite. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You gotta. Come on, Chronic. You gotta learn how to make shit work.
Yo, the jokes write themselves, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking. Because I mean, not everybody's born with the power of the 17th on the 17th day of 1999-7. You know, this fucking Slayer 17. So natural.
Flowflake.
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 Oh, I'm gonna eat some pho tonight. It's be fucking delicious.
That's dope.
Instead of rain, I'm making it snow.
Oh, Evil, did you get it? Did you get his new nickname?
No, man, I left the room.
Okay, well, I was telling him, you know, he's a big ass dude and he's white as fuck. We're gonna start calling him Snowflake.
Oh, I heard you guys.
Yeah, buddy. He
What's
about
up,
to bring
everybody?
you that blizzard.
I mean, 20 piece is pretty good too. Not gonna lie.
What's up, everybody? It's Snowflake, aka Lil 20 Piece.
We gotta do one of those polls where everyone clicks a button.
AKA, oh, he'd be killing it with the Snowflake though.
The chat's flooding up with the Snowflake, dog.
Oh, snowflake emojis. There you go. You could just be.
I think we found it, boys.
Yeah, it's from Snowflake emojis.
I mean,
God,
you know.
you're gonna be a hot topic, man. Come on.
Now I'm gonna be a cold topic.
Mm.
There you go.
Damn, how you gonna feel when he just melts up on your girl's tongue? Ooh.
All right.
Mm.
Better work fast because the snow is coming.
That's right.
Oh, and then, oh yeah, we'll call you Snowflake, and then Necessary Evil, we'll call him AKA Snowplow. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
I love it. I'm
Nice.
down. Plowing all winter.
God damn. I'm trying to kill a snowflake over here.
No, I mean we're just being real with it.
Nah, that's funny though. Flowflake.
This your boy Snowflake coming at you. Look, so all right, somebody, whoever's a mod that's in here in Discord, fucking, I'll do it on the Clout Malicious one, and fucking we'll do it, but we'll definitely hit it up. It's gonna be 2 snowflake emojis with that fucking snowflake. Oh, dude, I'm getting T-shirts made.
Yo, they call me Midnight Blizzard. Nah.
Nah, just a simple asking about Snowflake.
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 Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on.
Because your life is so
Hold on.
cold.
Here, I got this. You ready?
So.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a shout out for Snowflake?
Did you just do that over the intercom at work, bro?
Yup.
Just walk off and let it work out. Walk it off.
Oh,
People are gonna be walking up to you like, who the fuck?
Dude,
is
you're
Snowflake?
already getting shout out in front of like 6 people in the store, dude. You're fucking balling.
Bruh. Snowflake.
I'm gonna walk in there, dude. I'm gonna come up there again.
Dude, I'm gonna call you
Walk in that store,
AKA Young Drip. Young Drip.
Young Drip.
Yeah. Well, that's already taken by somebody, so you can't use that. Plus, they'll just call you Young Drip, and they'll just think about that drip you get after those prostitutes.
No, fuck that. You ready for his name? You ready?
What?
It's just Young Snowflake.
Young Snowflake. Young Snow.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
we'll call you Young Snow, man.
And and then we'll just call you Flake. Like, and
Oh.
What up, Flake?
What's up,
Young Flake.
Young
Snowflake.
Snowflake. It's kind of like Young Wicked, but doper and more chill and colder.
Yeah.
Because it's so cold. It's so cold in the D.
It's without the comb over hair, skinny jeans, and the fake glasses.
Okay. I just looked it up, and it's taken on SoundCloud by like at least 3 people. But
well, that doesn't. SoundCloud rappers ain't real rappers, so fuck that.
That's true.
What's up, everybody? It's Young Cornflake.
Cornflake.
Well, you just fuck up your own nickname already.
I know. Wait. He keeps doing this. We keep giving him a nickname, and then he has to ruin it.
With it.
Cornflake is actually pretty good too.
When I get up on the stage at a comedy show, I was like, "Yo, what's up, everybody? My jokes are corny, and everybody call me Flake."
No.
So
Anybody that has the corn in their name has to be from the South. You can't have a North boy doing it.
Abraham.
I gotta go with
Brett
the
Lincoln.
now.
Yeah, because you could have AKA Big Corn Fed, fucking. Yeah, so.
Oh, you know what? That actually works too, because like the Vikings live all in the north and shit. Always had to deal with the snow.
Bro, your backstory.
Here, no, here we go. Hey, Chronic, check it out. You're from the north, my dick's from the south. Sooner or later, it's gonna be all up in your mouth. Oh.
Okay, bars, but like. First off, it's not Chronic anymore. It's Young Flake, so fuck off. No.
Oh yeah, you're not getting out of the snowflake shit. Especially that church. Once it gets stuck in church's mind, it's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know why I can't do Chronic anymore? It's ever since people started hashtagging Chronic the Juffalo. You can't do it no more, fool. You had to fucking can't. Like, see, Snowflake doesn't. Yeah. It's all fresh now, man. Fresh new start. 30 days before the gathering. You got to get this out, Young Snowflake. And then if like you ever like do like one of your dad jokes and kill it, we'd be like, dude, that's Snowflake, and they'd be like, oh, I get it. That's what's up. You see?
When I do a dad joke and kill it.
Like I asked them what they want to call me at work, and they call me Round Eye.
You work with a bunch of
We're all Filipinos, so I got 9 Filipinos, and I got 3 dudes from Pakistan. And they be talking shit about me all the time. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Hey, fuck you, motherfucker.
What's up, Snowflake?
What's up, Green Bean?
Yeah, what up, though, Snowflake?
So, Ninja with the pencil, we're gonna need that picture of Chronic standing on a hill, raining snowflakes upon him.
You know he's gonna do that too.
Hell yeah, he's probably excited about it.
Homer J.
Yo, Snowflake, your first tattoo should be of your new nickname, bro.
Dude, straight up, Chronic, listen, dude, it's 2019, you totally get away with this. You know where people get teardrops and where fucking Violent J has the Hatchet Man tattoo? Get like a little fucking snowflake tattooed right there.
On my cheek?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Why not?
And then people, hey, dude. And then when people are like, damn, boy, why do you got a fucking snowflake? And you're like, because I'm so fucking hard when I cry, my heart's ice cold, man. Fucking freezes. Snowflake. Work with it.
Yeah. So you be out here crying and shit? Yeah, but my tears keep cancer, bro. So I'm trying.
Hey, listen to this. Look, I'm dropping it. Splat. Stomp it out. No more Chronic. Oh, it's gone now.
No more Chronic.
Snowflake. No,
You
Chronic's dead.
Snowflake now, bro.
Yeah. So I need somebody to play some Justin Timberlake "Dead and Gone" real quick. It's gone.
T.I. fucking
Dead and gone.
play Twisted's Dead and Gone.
Dude, all right, here, we'll change the subject, Snowflake. Now we got it. Mainstream artist that has influenced you that you've loved since you were a kid. I gotta say, I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. Justin Timberlake has always been cracking. I know the boy band shit, but his solo career, when he fucking took off, ooh, fucking fire.
Yeah.
And then he was in one of my fucking I got a tattoo inspired by him too. Alpha Dog, the movie where he plays the drug dealer's son.
Mm. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Shit, man. Well, now that we solved that issue, fucking, what's next, Evil?
Carnival.
Snow too flaky.
What's next is I fucking, I don't know. What is next, man? You tell me.
I don't know. Fucking take a shot. Take a shot.
Don't encourage me, man. Yeah, so that's your new name then?
Yep. We're going with Snowflake, and then we can all add on shit. What is, we start off with Snowflake, and then people will build onto it as it goes.
Is it Young Snowflake?
It can be Young Snowflake. It can be medium-sized Snowflake.
Young Snowball.
It can be 20-piece Snowflake. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Diamond Snow.
No, Frostbite. Giving your bitches frost.
Ooh. Young Frostbite.
There you go.
Make me sound like a fucking like ice vampire or some shit.
Young Freezer Burn. You like that?
They left me in the freezer for too long, fam. I became an entity. Got mold and slime coming off me and shit. Like, piece of meat you left in there became all bloody and raw.
Let's see.
Yo,
Young Bib.
Just give me a second. All right.
Young barbecue sauce.
Well, I was saying since you wear and one shorts all the time, I was gonna call you Young and one.
But I don't wear them all the time.
Every time I see
it. Dream up, bro. Nike's all the way. I don't give a fuck.
What?
I know I'm not supposed to like Nike, but they make a superior product.
What I did is I started going and just buying Under Armour and all that shit from Ross and fucking I mean, fuck, man. There's never been no shame in going to Ross or the outlet stores where you can fucking buy that pair of shorts for $50, or you can wait a year, go to the outlet store and get it for fucking $20. Same quality. They just come out with the new model that's a slightly different fucking color.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yo, it's young Cryo Freeze.
Now you want something that rolls off the tongue, like, you know, Skeletor the God's a mouthful, so Skeletor is still with them. Yeah, so everybody just called me Skelly. And I hate that because it reminds me of fucking that little faggot-ass X-Files shit. Scully or whatever that dude's name is. I hated that show.
Your full new nickname is Young Snowflake. It's going to get shortened to Snowflake and then eventually shortened to Flake. That's how it's going to happen.
Yeah, well, this is what we'll do. We'll call you Snowflake, and then when you start fucking up and doing something stupid, we'll tell you to quit flaking.
Okay.
But, yeah, you can't take the Chronic name. I'll put you through the test this weekend. You did good. You did good. But, he's Church, he's one of those guys that turns into a mute when you get him blasted.
Yeah, I like to just chill.
Fucking Snowflake over here?
Yeah, Snowflake turns into a mute. Because we were smoking some fucking, what was it, PG-13, whatever, or what was that shit called?
MG13 or something like that.
Yeah, we're smoking some MG13 and fucking getting fucking blasted.
I actually still have the joints. I still have like a joint left. I can go look at the bag.
Yeah, I think we smoked
Bro,
5.
wait, hold on. You got work tomorrow?
What?
No, he's off for the next 2 days.
So
Yeah.
why aren't you smoking that motherfucker right now?
Because he's not chronic. That's why we had to change the name.
Bro,
Man, you know what? Fuck it.
No, because I used to laugh because, like, we go to the concert. I'm over there popping a Xanny, hitting a fucking thing of whiskey. I'm on, like, my 15th beer out of the fucking day. I got to the concert 3 hours early. I'm fucking, and I look over at Chronic. He's eating a bag of Cheetos and fucking drinking an energy drink. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? We're getting lit. Come on.
I think I just taught Snowflake into smoking that joint right here on the live stream. Word.
Yo,
Come
what's
on,
up?
yeah.
They call me Young Snack Bag.
Oh, Snack Pack? I already have a homie named Snack Pack.
Yeah, I was looking up things that rhyme with Nick, and a lot of them weren't very kind, so I kind of just.
Gee. Well, I mean, you can go Nick Gurr, you know?
I was thinking that.
I ain't going down that road again.
No, it could be like your rap thing, like your name's Nick, and then you go Gurr on all your tracks, you know, when you're rapping?
Nah.
Gurr.
Way to rip off
Nick.
DMX, man.
Come on, yeah, come on. Well, it's either Nick Gurr or Snowflake. Which one do you want to go with?
Man, why it gotta be either one of those?
No
Listen.
play, bro. It's a superior name.
I don't know who's in the chat, but let's get some Snowflake emojis.
Oh yeah. Token up.
Let's see, I have to go find Snowflake and put it under my shit now. Oh, there it is. Young Snowflake. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was wrong. It's not MG13. It's just G13.
Yeah,
G13.
yeah. I don't know. Necessary knows all about that. There's no such thing as fucking, what was the shit? Not Northern Lights, but where do you want me to grab for you?
Blue Dream?
Yeah, there ain't no such thing as Blue Dream anymore, man. That strain's so fucking gone. It's been crossbreeded so many times, hard to pull it out.
What about a Silver Pineapple Blaze or whatever it's called? They still got that around or no? I ain't been around that shit much. That's the thing, is I don't even know why I call myself Chronic when I don't smoke that often.
Exactly, bro. Now you Snowflake.
God damn, Snowflake! Ooh, that rolls off the tongue good, too. It's cracking.
They have Blue Dreamy. They're apparently on the regular in Canada where Ninja is. Pencil Ninja.
Listen, we don't speak maple syrup around here.
Come on, man. Why you got to be speaking maple syrup, man?
We don't speak hockey puck over here, eh?
Oh, damn. Damn, you pulled out that Alberta shit on them. Well, I don't know. It's like, there's like a beef. Like, a lot of people don't realize there's like, when you take fucking British Columbia and Alberta and compare it against like Quebec and fucking Toronto and fucking Nova Scotia, they don't get along. Like, they beef on each other. It's like Northwest versus the fucking Northeast.
Can we get some Canadians on this fucking call so they can explain them goddamn self? You know,
Well,
get Slim Arrow up on.
Damn. God damn it, Snowflake. Are you eating on the podcast? God damn it, Snowflake.
I ain't eating nothing, bro. I'm fucking getting high.
On snow?
I straight up, like, Chronic came back to my house after we left the lake because we were down there fishing and shit. And it's like, and there's a lake in the hood. So it's like everybody there is like extremely white trash, or they're usually playing dominoes. Everybody's just down there. It's an excuse to get fucked up in public by fishing,
Is that
you know?
why I can always hear the fucking the cars going by sometimes when you're fishing?
No. I went fishing at another lake that was close by my house because I wanted to do a video, and you would not believe how many fucking people will see you recording a video and just want to come up and start fucking small talking you.
Oh, of
And
course.
it's like go away, I'm doing something. Well, you catch anything? Or like I live in a neighborhood where it's like all foreigners and shit. So like the Asian people would like literally come up and like start doing push-ups on the bench that you have all your shit sitting on. And I'm like, dude, you can't fucking exercise over there. He's like, oh, and this like fucking, it's like, dude, man. Or the old ass ladies, like you can't be mad at like the old lady and shit. She's down there with her dog.
Yeah.
Fucking. Or the worst thing of all times is the fucking tweakers. Tweakers on the bicycle pulling the wagon with all the shit in it behind them.
A shopping cart filled with dog shit, like just stuff that's worth anything.
Damn.
And like pulling their fucking bicycle behind it.
No, I'm talking about a 37-year-old man on a fucking Paw Patrol bike with a wagon attached to the back. Bro, I'm saying straight up Washington special.
It sounds like Martinez, yeah.
Yo, Skelly, Pencil is like clowning on you, bro.
Oh, why? Because I said something about the woodchucks?
Did Skelly just say gun firework prison army must name gun hamburger? Never mind, y'all just speaking American.
Oh. You know what I found out? That like 90% of like all the Canadian juggalos are like old Twizzlers that came over to the 17%er side. Because they got mad because ICP would never really go up there because of the criminal record. And also everybody in their fucking crew has like felons and shit. Compared to like, you know, you gotta be a good little boy like Twisted and carry around fucking pepper spray and mind your own business.
Yeah.
No, I give shit to him because you got Sarah Quill and then you got the Gimp. And the Gimp has fucking literally Magic Ninjas tattooed down his arm. But it's hard though because that's one of those things where we went from chanting magic ninjas what, magic ninjas what in the fucking concert line to now when you say it, it's like, yeah, not here fam, not here.
What was that one dude at that one, the Cottonmouth King show or whatever, or the drive-by tour?
Oh, that's one of those little Wicked Crew guys. They wear fishnets and shit, bro.
He was trying to preach his his twisted shit.
I think Wicked Crew got mad because Juggernauty took all the bitches.
Yeah.
It happens.
There you go. So what's your favorite Ghetto Boys song?
My favorite what?
Favorite Ghetto Boys song?
Ghetto Boys song. If you
I haven't listened to them, bro.
Anybody?
It depends. I was always a huge fan of fucking Willie D, but I mean it depends if you want to go like fanboy and shit and go like Minds Play Tricks on Me, or It Feels Good to Be a Gangster, or Mind of a Lunatic.
The thing is, though, I'm gonna go fanboy like that because Mind Playing Tricks on Me. That's just my shit.
Well, I mean, like some of the newer shit, it's not really new, but like, I think I was like I think I was like a freshman in high school when fucking when It Gets Gangsta came out and G Code and all that.
But I can't talk to my mother, so I talk to my diary. I like Scarface a lot, man.
Yeah, Scarface is dope. I mean, Willie D was always.
What happened?
I don't know. We're talking about
Ghetto Boys.
We talk about how much this joint tastes like freaking salted pretzel pizza.
Shut up, Snowflake.
Nah, fuck you.
I was going down. Oh, I feel relieved that we got that worked out. Young Flake.
Y'all about to get snowed on, Skeletor. If you keep talking shit on my podcast like that, though.
Oh shit! You're gonna give me frostbite with your blizzard?
I'm gonna put your ass in the freezer. Take you out in the morning and let you thaw out over the day, so I can take you out of my lunchbox and eat.
Yeah, that way if you ever do like OBS and shit, you can have like a weathersman background behind you and shit.
Nah.
Damn. What happened to all your litness, Evil? Usually Evil's so fucking lit.
He got old.
No, it's cool. I'm just dealing with some fucking bullshit. You know, just hang out for a second.
Why in the fuck would you hang out on Hangouts?
No, just give me a second.
Oh. Yeah, cool putting pressure on them, Snowflake.
Nah, I'm putting
Well,
pressure on you.
I'm excited to see the ICP fucking
Super Dare Gathering.
Yeah, I mean, their fucking acoustic set's gonna be fucking baller. I'm really upset that Easy Mac got double scheduled and he couldn't come. Because Easy Mac was literally one of my most favorite people on the fucking lineup.
Yeah. Weird
So,
shit.
yeah, for the lyrically compared and for the fucking visually impaired, that shit was dope as fuck. But who else? I mean, they got a lot of new shit that's gonna be there this year. I mean, I'm excited as fuck to see Mike Busey. Fucking been a big fan of him for a long time.
I like Gary a little bit better, but and Jake. But they don't get like Mike does.
Well, Mike. Well, so how they broke it down is how many followers he has on Snapchat, and that you're paying $34 a month to be a fucking VIP member to be able to access all that behind the scenes sex and all the crazy shit that they do. With how many members they have, supposedly he's making roughly around $250,000 a month off of Snapchat.
Right.
So that's how he can afford that mansion. And plus, all those people that live at that mansion with him that are part of the Busey crew, they all have everyday jobs or they're YouTubers or bloggers and they pay him fucking rent. Fucking Mike Busey's a fucking pimp. And best believe he's fucking every bitch up in that house.
Best believe I'm fucking every bitch up in that house.
You know, he's tearing that little midget up.
I need to turn up.
I need to turn up.
You need to get drunk like Chronic.
Chronic, you need to turn up.
Snowflake.
I'm already down on my first joint.
Joints make you turn down.
Well, listen, Chronic, what you need to do, you still got that joint lit?
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as
Okay, so get that joint. Now crack open a fresh Bud Light, and I want you to hit that joint, hold it in, chug that beer, and then exhale it out. Come on, let's have some fun. Let's get weird.
I'm getting weird right now, man. Hey, Chronic. What's your favorite Twisted record?
People hate me, but I'm either gonna say Green Book or Darkness.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know the Twisted records.
Well, see, that's what's so easy about being a juggalo nowadays. Is all you have to do is just stick with ICP and focus on them. You don't got to worry about the other fucking 5 people that fell off, or we had to keep up with everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, you said, yeah. Man, didn't do anything for me, but that's all right.
Well, I mean, of course, you guys are gonna be fucking.
No, it's not even like that, man. Like, I'll give everything a chance, you know.
Leave me all alone. There ain't nobody calling on my telephone because I ripped that bitch right up out of the wall. I apologize to any of you trying to call. I haven't been myself lately. Oh.
I keep telling you guys, man. Check out the For the Fam EP. Light and Truth. Light and Truth. If you like Jamie Madrox's old school shit, that song.
You know, I will give it to Twisted. They did have like some of the best Juggalo anthems out there, man. Some of the most catchiest shit.
People don't even know that Blaze is responsible for Blaze's career.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I think we all learn that every time we get these Forgetting Freshness out and realize that fucking Jay was slapping on those beats long before.
Mm-hmm. Walked it out.
Fuck yeah.
What about you, Church? You got a favorite Twisted record? I know you're on that fuck Twisted tip too, but I'm just saying, like, music-wise, whatever.
I haven't listened to enough of their stuff to even form an opinion.
Fair enough. Chronic, you?
Same here. I haven't really been listening to a lot of their stuff.
No, it doesn't matter. Like, have you checked out some of their shit and thought, like, this is good, this sucks, or does it all suck?
So, what people need to understand is I don't like their personalities.
Right.
But as far as their music goes, I still have them on my iPod. Like, when they come on, I don't stand up and hurry to go change the music. I'll listen. I'll sing along to that bitch.
Can you separate the artist? You know what I mean?
Yeah. How can I listen to somebody? How can I listen to somebody for 14 years of my life and then just drop them off? It's kind of like an ex-girlfriend. You still got pictures around and shit, you know? Still got memories.
Well, the thing is, you know, I could separate the art from the artist for a long time, but this past fucking 2 years, especially, it's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know?
No thanks to CPN either.
I don't really care, like, what he thinks or what anyone else thinks about a certain act or whatever. It's just like,
well,
I fucking listened to that on YouTube a few times and tried to let it sit, and I was like, yeah, not for me.
Well,
you know?
This new shit that they came out with is straight garbage, but if I had to say, like, let's bring some people back, I mean, Boondocks, he had a little bit of shit going for him early in his career, but he fell off real quick.
Well,
I would love
Turncoat Dirk. Or are you talking about Boondocks?
Talk about fucking Boondocks, Scarecrow, son.
Because that's Violent J with him. You know what I mean?
I know he does everything, but you have to think. I mean, trust me, you get signed to Psychopathic, it's like he has like a giant fucking starter kit for you. Here's your face paint, here's your outfit, here's your lyrics, here's your beat, and here's a fan base. Good luck.
Well, at least it worked out better than AMB did on that record label, in my opinion.
Yo, if I honestly had to bring 3 people over from that side, it would be Blaze, Lex, and Boondocks.
I think I would just go with Blaze. Just bring Blaze. Boondocks kind of fell off.
Dude,
I wish that
he just made was like a cross between Kid Rock and some other. It was weird, man.
Yeah, it's gay. I wish that I mean, Boondocks came on his solo tour. He performed maybe in front of 25 people. The only reason that fucking Blaze on the drive-by tour they had such a hard time is literally everybody was protesting it up here in Washington. They didn't want to support anything Magic Ninja. I remember me and Chronic are standing outside smoking a blunt, and the Magic Ninja guys come out and they try to hand me a keychain wrapped around a t-shirt, and I said, no, I'm good. And they looked at me like all fucking nasty and shit. I was like,
come on, I keep hearing Scully go.
My boy. There's my boy.
What up,
Lord? Scully keeps doing this weird noise where he goes, yeah, do this.
No, because I'm sitting here, I'm eating like some delicious fucking pho right now, and it's fucking,
Yeah, that's really fucking cool.
You guys want to know what? I caved and I relapsed and bought a bag of Totino's today.
Pizza rolls are the shit. I love pizza rolls.
So what do you think?
You gotta go
Be Chronic the Snowflake or Chronic the Food Virtuoso or what?
All right, let's settle it right now here on my podcast. Bagel bites or pizza rolls?
Pizza rolls.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, it's to the point where the war is over, and like I don't even care at this point because they both fucking dominate.
I think that we all eat a lot of different foods.
Lunchbox or Snowflake?
I like pizza rolls. I honestly fucking like pizza rolls way more than bagel bites. I never get bagel bites. They fucking suck.
Exactly.
I used to get them all the time as a kid, so I'm like pizza rolls.
I think it was at a point where everybody was just agreeing with bagel bites so they wouldn't get kicked out of the server.
Exactly. Hey, I mean,
my whole thing was how fucking badass that commercial was. It's like, sorry, like they kind of dominate you for that commercial, you know?
yeah, I don't know. It started as fucking Cody sitting next to me. He's like, dude, I think for the next stream we should use Bagel Bites as a sponsor. And I was like, okay. And then fucking,
Crossfire.
that's literally all it was. I'm like,
How
all right, cool.
Nobody knows about Crossfire on this stream, Zero.
I don't even know what that is.
You'll get caught up in one.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew pew.
Hey, so what do you think for Chronic's name? Should it be Snowflake or?
I don't know. I was kind of listening to a little bit. I don't even know what he listens to. It sounds like he doesn't listen to anything.
Listens to nothing.
He's like,
He got that new Puddle of Mud record.
it's like, what's your favorite Twisted record? He's like, never really listened to Twisted.
I
what's your
their songs, but I don't know enough to know like big album names.
Oh, what's your favorite ICP album? I don't know. Only heard a couple.
Riddle Box?
Psh, figures.
I thought that was the most undefinitive one.
Well, I don't know. I have to go with Ringmaster fucking Malenko.
Dude, I don't even see how anybody can argue with Ringmaster being their best work.
Ringmaster.
It is by far. Especially that whole entire Beverly Kills Ringmaster era was just fucking so dope.
Yeah, I heard Skelly saying some shit too. He's like, fucking, it's pretty easy to be a juggalo these days. You don't got to worry about, like, back in the day, man, we all had to keep up with all 5-6 guys that fell off. It's like, what are you talking about, Skelly?
No.
What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Saint?
Well, you have to go with Boondocks, Blaze, Jamie, Mono. Fucking, they all dipped out.
Well, I know that, but aren't you, like, brand new?
No, Tempest is my.
No, I'm definitely not. Like your big little voice.
No, I bought all the albums yesterday, man.
Well, you know I gotta come in and troll. I gotta say what needs to be said.
That's right.
Well, no. I mean, like when you get Lord Clout Zero in here and like fucking been on stage with ICP. Oh man.
He's got that basement that's $1 million basement as far as I know.
I don't talk about the basement out of respect.
That's the $1,000 basement, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Fight Club style. First rule about the basement is you don't talk about the basement. And I just broke that rule.
It's so funny, dude, how it's taken on a life of its own. It's just an empty basement.
Yeah.
You got fucking. He got Amy in the attic and fucking Becky in the basement.
That was good, Skelly. I like that. I like when you say shit like that. You know?
Lord Zero. Do I need to be the best man here?
What, between me and Skelly? I'm trying to fuck Skelly. I'm not trying to marry him.
Do you need an ordained minister? I can call my pedophile uncle.
Hell yeah, dude. Pedos are sick.
Pedos are sick, bro. They're just cool and shit.
They're sick in the
So, I don't want to dwell on it, but I just want to bring it up because nobody answered me last night. Necessary tried to rewatch it. So when the Tweaker bitch came on with her boyfriend and they were sitting there screaming on Siznak's show, and then they left and said that they were going to continue it on the Bender Boys. Did you guys actually go live, or did you guys just take that one down?
I don't even remember what day that was.
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh,
On Studio 17.
Yeah, we went on Studio 17 that night.
Yeah, but
okay.
But after Siznak, weren't you guys at your own channel?
Yeah, because you guys say, hey, well, we're going to let Jamie back on, but we're going to take this over. And Cody was like, oh, we're going to put it on the fucking Bender Boys. But,
yeah, I don't think we did that, but...
Yeah, you got that Patreon. How much is your Patreon account?
Oh, we don't have a Patreon yet. I mean, we both have accounts made, but I'm the type like I'm not just gonna make one and just have it sitting there and link people to it. Like I want to build it out and
No, yeah, I just want to see some of these hidden videos because I think that's the problem is you guys have these massive amount of views on a 24-hour basis, but then you hide the videos and then nobody's there.
I don't agree with doing that at all. It's not my channel though. Like I don't know. Dude, I don't really think we do that much anymore. He was doing it more towards the beginning.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't see the point in hiding it at all. It's not like dude, the videos are so long. It's not like a manual moderator is going through it and like watching our shit.
I know, but we do get some sick ass little snippets made of it.
Yeah, no. I do want to do a Patreon, and I think a really good idea is for me and Cody to do Omegle streams. We really like to fuck with people on Omegle, and we see lots of titties and lots of fucking meth smoking and dicks on there. But Cody is like the master of fucking. He's the master of Omegle, so he's pretty funny on there. So I think that would be one thing that the Patreon people could get.
Sounds pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it's a great time. Fuck, we were on there for like 20 minutes last night. We saw some little Mexican chick. We're like, show your boobs, and she fucking shows her nice ass titties. Like, the internet needs to see that shit.
What is that? Is that like a rated R version of chat roulette or something?
Well, yeah, but basically, but like all those sites have like, oh, you want just girls only? Click the link, and then you pay $20 for a campsite or whatever, and then plus tokens or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you can find plenty, dude. There's so much entertainment on Omegle, like, cause you can put in keywords of like shit you're into or whatever, and like people that put the same shit, it pops up. So we put like drugs, meth, crack, heroin, fucking weed, ICP, alcohol, and we just find all the degenerates that pop up. And a lot of times it's hot chicks. A lot of times it's faggot ass dudes that we just start fucking with for an hour. So I think that'd be cool to have on the Patreon, and then we could put up like lost footage and stuff from my cameras I have.
I know, it's like you're about to put fucking Superhuman into retirement, man. He can't touch you, bro.
No, he never could, dude. We kept trying to tell him. He would like Instagram us and be like, he was like messaging us. He's like, oh yeah, like you do nice stunt. Like, okay. Here is a stunt. Here is a better stunt than what you do.
He should definitely eat a whole jar of mayonnaise and then do a front flip into a pile of tags.
Yo, I can't believe he did that. That's so gross.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, I thought he was gonna take y'all's money, but
I knew he.
Also-
Well, I didn't donate a goddamn dollar to it, and I'm actually mad at Cody for doing that because he keeps wasting gathering money. Like, he keeps donating money to people's streams just to get like a shout out, and I'm just like, dude, I'm sitting right here. Like, I literally need so much money from you. It's retarded.
yeah,
You know, whatever. But I need money from all my friends for this shit. It's just it's so much past the wire. It's not even funny. But
Doc,
I know, it's like
earlier.
some of us are like $1,200 in just to arrive in a backpack on foot.
yeah, I know.
Well, if we could all hitchhike like Tommy James, we'll be good.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
His words, not mine.
God, I've never known anybody that tries to buy their way into the Juggalo world. You want a ticket? Be my friend. You want a ticket?
No.
Yeah.
But I totally would take a ticket from him, just saying.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a baller's pass, which I still haven't received $1 for yet. So, I've told everybody countless times I am not reserving anything until I have everybody's money, because I got fucked in New Orleans so hard. It's not even funny. So it's just the kind of thing where it's like, oh, are we just not friends now, or do I just fucking bury it and get over it?
Yeah, it's probably check up on shit, like, you know,
Well,
pretty soon, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a situation for sure.
I know you're. Well, I could imagine you guys will get everything worked out, but this is just hypothetically saying, you know, I know 2 or 3 people that have an RV pass that would love to have that running water and everything if you want to sell it.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the thing is, I wish I could make like, yeah, I'm thinking about should I flip it, just get a hotel, but then it's like everybody
Rental
else was
car.
everybody else is expecting us to have a baller's lot, even if we don't have an RV, and then if I just go flip it, now all the heat's on me. Like, oh, you're just gonna sell it? Like you're just gonna collect all that money? It's like, well, yeah, I didn't even get paid for it. So, well, what the fuck? I don't know what to do right now. Like, I can get the RV. I could get it by myself if I want to, but it's the principle.
Trust me, I know how it is. It's like having a barbecue at your house. Everybody's eating all your food, drinking all your beer. Nobody pitches in.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know how many times it's gonna take for me to, you know, like Cody's the only one that pays me back for anything. And
Yeah, no doubt.
but fucking like, dude, New Orleans, I got a huge ass Airbnb, fucking a rental van, which was like $1,200. I don't even remember how much the house was. I spent like $1,500 in whippets. $1,500. Like, you know how bad I wish I didn't fucking spend that on whippets now? Like, it's so fucking retarded.
That's
Sorry,
it.
I got super tired all of a sudden, so I'm like spacing out.
Well, hold on, Snowflake. We're talking to young Whippet over here. Fucking.
No, I know.
Yeah, so I don't know. I spent. I like to say $4,000, but it was over that, and I'm ashamed. It's like fucking ridiculous.
I mean, there was a pretty good turnout, even though the ICP was doing their album release party in California. But
yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I had so much fun at the house. Like, man, I had this badass little stripper chick from California fucking come out with her other stripper friend that just got out of prison, and fucking it was great. Like that paid off. They were cleaning the house, they were like sucking me off and shit. So that paid their fucking tab. But got some other people, man. Fucking people that I never would think wouldn't pay me. But that's what happens.
What are you drinking there, Lord Zero?
champagne.
Just a 40 a Miller High Life. The champagne of beers.
Mm-hmm.
The host of hosts.
God.
That's me, baby.
No. Big Will is not in a good mood lately.
No, I'm not scared.
Because
I'm not gay.
Man.
You're not gay? Was that what you said?
No, I'm not gay. I'm definitely not.
No. Never.
So where you hear
No.
that, your dreams are crushed.
No.
Bless you.
Shit, what's up? How you doing?
What's up?
Doing good. How you doing? What's up, Necessary?
What's up?
I don't know. I think he's going through some kind of crisis right now emotionally.
More or less. I'm good though. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what we all say.
I mean, it's the day before 4th of July. We got some shit going down. It's sad because it's like, it's that moment of truth as you get in that last 30 days. And I'm not saying that everybody was fronting, but you eventually get the people pointed out that are fronting about going to the gathering. And then they're like, oh, the excuses come, where you got the people that really hit a financial struggle for some reason because life happens.
I ain't even worried about that right now. I got actual fucking like shit in front of me going on, but it's all good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good at all. I'll admit it. Not at all. And the gathering is not helping. And it never does. It always comes down to this.
I know. I mean, next year it would definitely be like some of these juggalos that go out and buy everything with your income tax, and then you're totally prepared 6 months in advance, you know?
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
I was never really prepared, man. Like, I got in a fucking car accident. I lost my car. In turn, I lost my job, and you know.
I feel it.
no.
But shit happens, man.
The only year I can ever say that I was fully flush and ready to go was 2016. the 17th annual. We had the giant fucking tour bus RV, Class A, brand new, fucking chicks everywhere in the RV. Like, I was ready, dude. I had all the shit. Of course, I fronted all that once again.
Yeah.
I should have been golden this year. I just sold a house about 8 months ago. Pissed that money away.
Well, Lord
I ain't
Zip,
saying-
don't mind me asking,
I'm one day at a time bullshit at the moment.
what do you do for a living? Are you like in the IT business or some shit like that? 'Cause
I
I know
used
you're
to be.
savvy with computers.
I used to work at Quicken Loans as an IT dude, but that was years ago. Fucking since then, it's just been one online hustle to the next. I can't even. My safety net is always one of my online endeavors that I can't really
No, I feel it.
mention right now.
Mm-hmm.
But that takes money also though. So it's like if I wait until the point where I can't even afford to do that, then I'm pretty much fucked. Got to get a temp job.
Dude, we all know that. Yeah.
No, I just because I think me and you are in the same ballpark when it comes to age, and fucking I'm doing my little grocery store hustle, fucking providing for the stay-at-home mom and my child. But I see you young ballers out there fucking going hard.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Somehow I managed to fucking. Well, I mean, like I said, it's not always legal, but somehow I managed to ball out. But
Mhm.
shit takes work and research and fucking keeping your thumb on the pulse and all this shit. And once, I mean, easy come, easy go. So if you're making easy money, you kind of get lost in that and just do whatever the fuck you do. And before you know it, you fucking. That's why I cut back on the liquor, man. Like I have to. It's retarded. It's just overindulgence to the point of my own fucking falter.
It's temporary.
I know. I cut back a lot on it too, because fucking I went hard this weekend though. It was literally like stayed up all day drinking, went to the concert, came home at like 4:30 in the morning, ate, laid down, puked, and fucking threw up sick until like 5 in the afternoon. Then started
Don't
drinking
forget
again
the
and went to
mayo.
the next concert. It was like 3 days of this hangover and concerts, man. It was fucking insane.
And then you fucking had the mayo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking mayo. I was fucking lit.
And then
Yeah, I
my
mean,
dumbass.
essentially, the past 10 years of my life, with all the successes I may have had, has all been a blur. I mean,
Mm.
this whole Juggalo shit, like, yeah, it's great, but it's also horrible.
Feel you.
So I don't know. I almost, like, part of me almost wanted to fucking sell the baller lot and not even go this year, but I'm like, dude, I gotta at least stick it out for my number 10 in a row. Like if I quit now, it's like, what the fuck is that? I've come back from worse than this. So
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, there's no shame if, I mean, I don't know your circumstances. I don't know who you're talking about, but if you really feel like a bunch of people are just going to be piggybacking off of you, and it's kind of like when me and my wife were going to have our wedding. I said, I'm not going to spend fucking $20,000 to have a wedding to pay for everybody else to fucking come to my
Right.
extent. I was like,
Right.
fuck that. We took that money and we went on vacation for 2 weeks on tropical islands and shit and had a good ass time. So, I mean, if you want, fucking sell that baller pass, get you a hotel room. That way you can wash your ass and sleep comfortable, because I'm hearing out there the chiggers and mosquitoes are so bad out there. If you don't have fucking shit in your fucking RV, they're still going to get you.
that's a lot easier said than done at this point. I can't just go like, yeah, it sounds simple. Hey, it's my baller pass. Go sell it. Do whatever the fuck I want. You know, like no.
Well,
I mean, I could. It's just
yeah,
not
but
that simple.
it's one of those things where it's like everybody says they're going to pitch in, you pay for everything, and then it's fucking November and you're still waiting for them to pay you money back.
Well, that's the thing is I'm not allowing that situation to happen this time. I'm not going to let anybody piggyback off me, which always ends up meaning like time goes by, and I'm not pressing the issue. If I start pressing the issue, then it's like, dude, I'm fucking saving. What the fuck do you want? That's like, okay, whatever. I'll stop talking about it. And then it's already way past time to fucking reserve this shit and plan it. It's like everything's probably booked already. And then it just becomes the case of, all right, fuck it. We're not even going to do that. Like, we'll fucking rough it. You know?
Yeah, I think it's the Economy Lodge or the Comfort Inn. What hotel we all staying at, church?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I called them. I'll look it up, but I called the other day and they said, "Oh yeah, we got 37 rooms still available."
Isn't that shit? How far away is that though?
It's 30 minutes or 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
fuck,
a little
man.
more
A half
fun, right?
hour? A half hour? Like, I have never, ever had to go that far or leave the gathering.
Dude, I don't know. I commute an hour and 20 minutes to work every day, so
I'm just saying, I know how I gather, and like me getting into a fucking cab, like all fucking suited up and like just like half hour, like fuck, man, that sounds horrible. I don't. I literally right now have no idea what we're gonna do. I have no
well,
clue.
I think it's at least a fucking to Walmart and shit. I think it's at least a 30-minute drive. I mean, I love this location because it's literally in bumfuck Egypt. No cell phone reception, no nothing. You're out there, fam. So
Yeah, I do like that. But basically, like one of the other Bender boys from around here, fucking John Blaze, he's he's got like more money than any of us. He fucking sells drugs and shit, and but he's just like the biggest troll, like the biggest like you can't get a straight answer out of him. You can't. So like my next option is I have to go to a show with him on Monday, spend more money in hopes that I can convince him to go to the bank that day and pay me everything he owes me back for New Orleans and everything for the gathering. So that's it. Like, you know, without that, I'm like, fuck. It's just at this point, dude, in this point of the game for me, it's like really I don't want to fucking dude, I'm not sleeping in the goddamn sun, man. I'm not doing it. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, so obviously to get like a nice RV rental, you're fucked on that. So what are you gonna go with, like a Rent RV America or something like that?
That's pretty much our. Well, I mean, you can still go through RV Share, do a private rental. We can find one probably even cheaper than Cruise America for that. But
Yeah.
this is like it all depends on my fucking homie who like he's impossible. He's impossible to talk to. He's just you hit him up, he won't open your message, or when he does, he'll just talk in riddles all around you. It's like, oh yeah, go to the gathering, hang out with some fucking fishnet thong wearing faggots. Like, I don't know about that. And it's like, are you going or not? Shit, son, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It's like, okay, well, I literally need to know right now. Like, this is out of control.
Yeah.
But this is the role that I decided to take years ago, apparently.
Yeah, I haze the fuck out of him. We all haze him, but Chronic's a cool dude, and we live like an hour from each other. So instead of just traveling fucking 14 hours by yourself, at least you have somebody with you.
Yeah, at least you have a dog, Evil. I have literally no living creatures in this house besides me.
Should
Let's
get
get
one.
like
I'm telling you.
a,
Yeah, I know. I want one.
Just don't let
I
them
know.
get for like mine. Because I'm about to.
You know those lonely ass nights when you're drunk in the kitchen staring at the refrigerator? It's fucking
Peanut butter on your.
Shit, that's every day.
dude, I miss those times where it's like when somebody be like, when you're single, it's like, what time are you leaving? When I fucking want to. You know, you just know nothing to hold you back in life. I want to go to the gathering. I want to go to Bam Margera's house. I want to do whatever. You're fucking there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, when I have shit to do, like traveling, going to Bam's house, like doing whatever, yeah, it's great not having anybody to fucking give a shit. But you know, day to day, I'm like, man, like, and you know, my whole fucking youth, I always had I had a pool, like a talent pool. I could always reach in my phone, call somebody up, get her over here, you know, and I never thought that would fucking dry up, like ever. I'm not saying it really has, but it kind of has. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Like it all, especially in high school, I was like, fuck, dude. Like, you know, another one, you know, I threw away so many good girlfriends, like top notch, non-juggalo, like class act girlfriends that, you know, but at the time I was in shape, I was fucking hot, and I was like, whatever, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, oh, you're acting up, get the fuck out of here. I got another one over here. And now it's just like, man, everybody hates Juggalo Matt. Like, oh, he's like, dude, he's like a full blown Juggalo now. Did you know that? Like, oh my god, fuck that. Yeah, and like, because they all turn into like radical feminists and shit like that, or whatever. And it's just you can't deal with that. Like, I don't.
We had this discussion
Love
the other day. Fucking, I couldn't do it. I tried to date juggalettes back when I was younger, and fucking, they're just too much of a handful. Too much drama. Shit's always stirring up. Always have daddy issues. It's just too much to handle. And it's no disrespect to my juggalettes out there. There's some cool ones, but
My juggalettes, no disrespect my juggalettes.
no, you gotta respect the lets.
Whoop,
You gotta
whoop.
respect the lets. You gotta respect the lets.
You fucking new kid. The fuck out of here.
We can't be putting microphones in vaginas no more. You gotta respect the lets.
You didn't see that?
Hmm?
You didn't see that?
No, I wasn't there to see it, but
No,
it's
you
legendary.
weren't.
Were you the one that handed? I wouldn't be surprised,
No.
Lozier. You got so much clout. You're probably the one that handed her the microphone.
It's so funny. That chick was like back then fucking hot as fuck. Like you're like, God damn, you're in the crowd, you're like, where's that chick? I'm following her. Like after this, like I want to know where she's going. That chick is hot and she's down as fuck. That chick now, to her credit, she's a hardcore conservative, like Trump person, and all she posts about is politics, which I respect. But she got fat, like mega fat. It's like it's not even the same person. You're like, what the fuck, man? Like you'd be so, oh man, like you're a Trumper and everything. You're all conservative, like super into politics, but you're fat. Like, God damn it, dude.
Damn.
Another one bites the dust, man. They all get. Why juggalo chicks? Why do they have that thing? They just get fat. They all get fat.
Another one bites the butt.
But we do too. We're all getting fat too. It's like, what the fuck, man? What's the juggalo curse? All I want to be is a fat fucking slob.
Money all drop your bridge.
Okay, we back. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody getting into my fucking house.
God damn, look, see, this is why you can't call you chronic no more, because you smoke half a fucking joint. You're falling asleep on the live stream, and now you're paranoid thinking somebody's trying to get in your house.
Dude, you know how bad I wish I had some weed right now? Fuck.
I'll send some. It'll just take like a week or something to get there.
Word. I'm about to grab my little tiny ass pipe and try to get a resin rip.
Been there, done.
Oh.
You got an old cart laying around, a vapor pen card or something. Fucking
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm hit on all fronts. What the fuck? I gotta go to the gas station and I get another fucking thing for my vape. Dude, I'm fucking hit. That's more money. I need weed.
Storm the beaches of Normandy in the name of Fat Jesus.
I'm fucking running out of money. I blew out my money. I'm a drunk piece of shit. I fucking have no money. And god damn it, nobody's giving me any money. But I'm still supposed to plan the gathering.
Hey, at least you're not pulling the Floyd Blue. Hey,
Oh.
No, I'll never do that.
Listen.
I'll start pulling all the cards and people's names.
Yeah, Zero, you need to start getting this shit planned out so we can all come over and freeload off of you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Pizza roll for everyone.
It's so retarded too because I got crews from all over the place who are like, I can't like coordinate all this. People like, if I somehow had a mass text app that would personalize it for each person and ask them like, what is your situation? They'd probably be like, oh shit, you guys want to get I'll stay in there. Like, hey, well, how much you want? But I don't have the energy for that. I don't know who to hit up. This is fucking retarded, dude. I just want to fucking throw in the towel.
Right? You saw me smashing my guitar the other day. Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, dude.
It's good to have a catharsis, man. Just let it out. Break something.
Yeah, I know, but that never... there is no catharsis, dude. There's nothing.
I say not as I do. Yeah.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
You can't fucking help it.
Fentanyl, I heard, works.
Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it would fucking help real fast. Yeah, I'm sitting in the same chair that my fucking whore ex-girlfriend that started banging Ouija Mac was fucking doing dope in all the time.
Oh man,
I somehow got desensitized to that for a
Burn it.
while. It's just like, oh,
wait, before you burn it, check the cushions. There might be something in there.
right, I know, right?
Yo, Evil, you might want to check your dog, bro. It looks like your dog's trying to lick to the center of its paw.
Yeah, he had a sticker in his paw the other day.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a dog's cock?
I don't know, but never
If
mind.
there's one person who would find out, I'm sure it'd be you, Lord Zero.
Hell yeah, dude, I love dog dick.
How many hosts does it take to get to the center of a Magic Ninja concert?
1,000,000 hosts.
One is the truth, and the other is just, the host of something.
The host of hosts.
Why do we?
I didn't want to get him going, but I was gonna post that fucking Bobby Doe flyer and tag Big Will to it on Instagram.
Well, I think me and Pig were talking about, like, I think Pig said, like, all Big Will can host is his own birthday party. And I was like, only if he has his own Project Born cake.
You know how much shame in my heart that I feel that when I started planning for the gathering, I had like 55 grand.
Oh.
Thanks, alcohol.
Oh, man. Oh.
Really appreciate that. Thanks, strippers and hookers and whippets and fucking food, and alcohol and alcohol and alcohol. Really love it.
Damn, Lord,
Shots.
fucking Lord Zero's over here chilling in a big ass 3-bedroom house by himself. It's fucking.
Yeah, I know, dude. I have too much house, to be honest.
He got a room with just a lawn chair and a box of tissues in there.
He lets his bitch and her bitch sleep there.
Yeah, I know. I used to.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Wait, when you said you sold your house, are you still in the same house that has the legendary basement?
Yeah, I sold the house next door.
Bro really said he had 2 houses right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah, I did, and I was on top of the world about 6 months ago.
What was the second house for?
Oh, I mean, my mom owned it. She died.
No, that'd be pretty dope if you had fucking Cody living next door to you, and then you guys literally attach a string to 2 fucking empty cans and just have it going from bedroom window to bedroom window.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, he's wanted to move into the basement before, and like, he always says that when he's drunk, and I'm like, yeah, fine, all right, move in tomorrow, like, we'll try it out. But I already know, like, dude, it's just too much of a good thing.
No, you don't ever do that, because I've lost 2 of my best friends by letting them be roommates with me, because it's awesome, because you guys have your places to go to do your own thing, and then especially if one of you guys are living together, and then one of you gets a fucking girlfriend, and then you got the girl walking around the house, and then
and she's naked, and she's in her underwear, making me eggs, and all of a sudden she's on my lap while he's asleep, and then I can't tell her no because I'm a fucking piece of shit, and then all of a sudden I'm in another situation.
And then Cody leaves you, and then all of a sudden you got that girl in the basement, and then it's just fucking.
Yeah, and then I literally have no one.
You can always get a dog. Because, like, see that? Like, Necessary leaves the room, the dog goes with him. That motherfucker sits down in the toilet, take a shit, his dog's right there with him. It's just fucking. They'll never stop.
Lord Zero did say he loves dog dick, so.
I love dog cock.
That should be my new thing. I'm just all the time.
We're gonna call you Skeletor the
Dog cock.
Snowflake.
God damn it, Snowflake. Well, shit, man. I don't know. I was super excited for like $600. It was $1,200, 2 tickets, $600 a piece, and they're including a fucking carry-on and 1 check bag.
That's dope.
Because when I was looking at all the other ones, they were charging $700, 14-hour flight, fucking, and you had to pay $65 for your check bag, and then your carry-on was $35.
That's great. I mean, I owe fucking child support. I'm behind on child support, and I actually have a court date to appear. Guess what the date is? July 30th.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so it's really all just going great.
Jesus Christ. You just made me want to crawl through the internet and come give you a fucking hug.
For real, though.
I wouldn't let you anyways.
Mm-hmm.
He's only gay for dogs, not humans.
He's just
whatever the fuck
beat
it
me
was.
with his microphone cord. Get off me, fag.
If he does, you can just beat him with your fucking eye bone.
So is this the Snowflake Box podcast now?
Nah, it's gonna stay the Voice Box podcast.
You only say that now because you don't have a webcam.
No, I'm gonna get a webcam for sure. Because I mean, if Hangouts on Air is going out on August 1st, then
They're just gonna create another
Skype-
version, but they'll probably slap it with some stupid shit like you need fucking 1,000 followers to use Hangout or the new Hangout or something.
Skype is way better.
probably.
Yeah, Skype is cool.
Yeah, it's just a bitch to get everybody because Hangouts is so simple. You download Hangouts, you punch in your email address, you're good to go. Skype, you have to fucking confirm your email and you have to do all that other shit that people don't want to fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, we are juggalos. We're not all fucking smart fucking IT techs like fucking Zero over here.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Or CPN, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm better than CPN. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Even Kyle knows a lot about computers and shit. I think Jesus does too. Damn, some of us do. I'm probably not one of them. I can just figure shit out like by. I don't got freedom.
CPN must recognize game.
Oh shit!
Right there.
As long as nothing
What
bad
the?
happens in the next 5 minutes.
Zero.
Some Bender Boy shit going on.
Respect the juggalettes.
This for the juggalos and juggalettes.
If she breathes, she a thought.
I
Respect
hope
all
you like
juggalettes.
it.
Oh, he got that Bam Margera video playing now.
Fuck this shit.
Huff, puff, huff, puff. Fuck this shit.
Jackass is dope.
You know how
I fucking-
fake it is though. Like
I remember
every
watching
time he
all
falls
three of the
down, no
movies in a
matter
row.
what, like he finally hits the ground. He's
When
just
Jackass 3 came out.
and I'm like, oh come on, bro.
Yeah, his selling is fucking god awful.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean. And it's like, oh, big deal. You can fucking jump on some fire. That isn't really gonna do shit. Your fucking fat ass is gonna put it out.
It's like maybe one day I'll be good enough to be a backyard wrestler.
That's right.
Maybe.
I just want to know if he's faking it. Like, you know how it got to the point with Jackass where he used to get irritated because they would overdo the throwing up, like they would purposely do it.
Well,
They would
we all
overdo
know
the yelling and the crying.
we all
but-
know it's not a joke.
Right there.
That I told he posted a screenshot of him jumping on a fire. I was like, I really hope that ICP shirt burns because you don't deserve to wear it.
No, I was just wondering if he really goes unconscious or if he's just laying there just faking it. Because that motherfucker, like, he has
Maybe
narcolepsy.
once or twice, but I doubt it, man.
You actually have doubt in your mind that he's hurt?
Oh, he's.
I mean,
no, the thing is like when he oversells. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he acts dead, when he just jumped onto some toy cars.
Well, it's kind of like, have you guys ever been stapled before? Like, your homie gets a stapler, comes out and clack. You know that? Like, we had my house back before I met my wife, it was like 5 dudes living in an apartment, and we just fucking torture the shit out of each other all the time. Then you watch Steve-O do it, and he staples his fucking back, and he's screaming outrageously loud, and it's like, come on, fam. You shoved
Well,
a
he
hook.
also has a TV show to sell.
Mm-hmm. But just overdoing it, like,
Well,
It's
what
like-
was it?
for instance, like Boy Blue.
Show I was Convis and that freak show, and that dude that came out with the dollars you could staple to him. I was like, fuck it, I'll give you $1, staple it to your chest. You know, and I did. I was like, looks legit. Seems like a legit stapler. Boom, you know.
Well, yeah, it's like Boy Blue fucking, when he first started doing that mayonnaise, he was overdoing it. And then, like, 10 minutes in, he's fucking macking it down.
Yeah. Well, he already admit that he threw up during it, and like,
Well, what I think he was doing is,
like
He
we were talking about this,
disappeared.
like, I think that
Yeah.
he fucking, like threw up and he dumped a little bit out, like every time he was off camera.
well, I think he was filling his mouth up with it and then leaning over and spitting it into a trash can.
There's something like
Because-
100 spoonfuls
That-
in there. Like,
Yeah, that jar had 87 servings for like a 32 ounce. I had the 64 ounce. I mean,
I'm watching that video, man. Is that a GoPro footage right there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
House, huh?
Go on his channel and you can watch the whole thing.
Let's go.
Yeah. His filmer guy was all on acid, and he was like, "You're from Detroit."
Whatever the fuck I want. Don Vito dominates.
He does dominate.
Dom Vito.
He did dominate.
Well, let me get a veal scalpini.
Oh, Volsco P.
What about that episode when like Bam's like, yeah, my dad's side of the family lived by this gnarly power plant. And
Oh, look at Val and George throw this football into the crowd. That distance.
Oh, damn.
What's up?
Nice throw. Bastard shit.
Yeah, I met Bam Majera once, and that was up here in Tacoma, Washington. He was doing a thing with Mike Viale, and they were about to go snowboarding, and they were at Still Lake Skate Park in Fedgerway, and he was just doing mad fucking lines of coke in the car before he was going out there, and he just stayed in the fucking mini ramp the whole entire time.
Yeah, I got on his tour bus one time. He played across the street from me with his band, and fucking this chick I knew from high school was up there in the wet t-shirt contest. And after the show, I saw her in the back, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm gonna try to get on the bus." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I just followed her in there. And I saw Bam leaned over the table doing a bunch of lines, and fucking this guy Rubber Sheep. He's like, "Hey man, what the hell you doing in here, mate?" I was like, "I got coke." He's like, "So do we, mate. Sorry."
Oh.
He's like, "You gotta go." I was like, "Ah, fuck."
I'm gonna burn one real quick. I'll be right back.
Fuck. I'm trying to burn one, bro.
I'm
talking.
I know that sucks. Because you guys just got it legal in Detroit, so it's still gonna be like a fucking another year or two before they get everything sanctioned and fucking have it all set out correctly.
Yeah. I mean, it's already fine.
I don't want to show video footage inside my store, but we already carry fucking CBD marijuana here. You can buy it at anything.
CBD marijuana.
Marijuana. And then they got like all the hippie hemp bread and hemp everything now. But
if I remember right, CBD is the chemical that like makes you kind of relaxed, right? Or
well, it's more the medical side. It's not the hallucinogenic.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, what does a case of Whippets go for? Like fucking $6.99 for 8 or something?
What?
What's the price range in Whippets? I just want to know how you spend $1,500 in Whippets.
I mean, I could try to break it down for you, but I can guarantee you I was getting the cheapest price. So that just tells you that we were going through a lot of them. And, you know, obviously, and
I've heard a crazy amount of people this year that say that they're really going to focus more on enjoying time with people and enjoying the shows, because they said just the last couple years, it's just everything's a blur at the gathering.
That's how it is. Totally. I mean, I agree. I'm not even going that hard this year, and I don't even want to.
Yeah, it just sucks because it's not like it's like, you know, Fearless Fred or fucking just like an average fucking go-around concert where you can go there, get fucked up, and then you got like a 30-minute drive home, and then you're home. But
holy shit, I was skinny as fuck.
We were all skinny as fuck.
That's a lot. Oh my god, I'm fucking strung out.
Was that just random? Oh, is that random videos?
Yeah, it's from one of my gathering documentaries.
Mm.
God damn, I had no fucking man. I don't know what I like better, to be honest. Oh, it's a nice hickey I got there.
From being the skinny zero to the plump zero, I mean, has it changed your ratio and getting bitches at all?
Oh, look at who it is. You missed it. What has it changed? No, it really hasn't. But I feel I feel less confident myself, which probably is a dumb thing.
I don't know. We got
Oh,
fucking.
look, it's Bobby Doe.
It's Doobie Bob.
It's Big Doe.
The
Oh,
host of
shit.
all hosts.
I just realized there's fucking titties in this, dude.
Oh no, you'd never see those.
All right, it's gone.
So Snowflake, you gonna hit this raw dog line?
Raw dog line.
How many times have you actually seen the raw dog line? Was it just that 1 year and then it's just carried on as a legend, or?
No, I've seen it at least 3 times, and that's not even counting the times like at Hog Rock where you're just walking down the trail and you see some girl on her knees in the gravel just sucking some dude's dick. But that's not a raw dog line. But I've seen 3 of those.
Yeah, I've seen 2 different ones where it was like 4 different dudes taking turns on this one girl in a van at the gathering, and then there's the one that's on X Video and Pornhub of the girl hanging on the fence while getting fucked behind, and the other chick with the face paints polishing him off.
Yeah, I was standing right there for that one. And for the drug bridge horror.
So what was she doing, the drug bitch whore? Was she just, while everybody's hustling dope, she's over there hustling pussy?
She wasn't even hustling it. She was just a demented, mentally ill slut. Like, she was there. She was obviously a first timer. I remember she walked by me. Shit, I must have been like 19 at the time, maybe 20. But I was by her RV, and I see this fucking floozy just walking down the trail with what titty hanging out. And obviously I look up, and like she looks by me, and she's just giving me that smile in those eyes, like, yeah, like, do you want to fuck? And I knew right from when I saw her eyes, I was like, no, can't do that. And then I think it was the next morning, I went walking by the drug bridge. I see a fucking line of dudes, like a huge line, all beaten off. I was like, what the fuck? And I look, and it's that chick just bent over. And I sat on the rail on the drug bridge, fucking doing drugs for a while, just sitting there watching it. And
bridge, I'm in, man.
that shit smelled so fucking bad.
What,
like her, like the dudes, her. Like,
sorry, sorry, I just kind of popped in. Who's her? Like, just
the drug bridge horror.
Yeah.
I was just sitting right across from it on the other side, just sitting on the rail, just like huffing blow, and just watching it, just laughing, and like you could just smell it, dude. It was so pungent.
The aroma of puss.
Fuck, dude. Like, yeah, just hot.
That's not for snowflakes.
No, definitely not for snowflakes. That fucking steamy 6:30 in the morning, been up all night doing meth. Like, everybody's high. Everybody's got a fucker for like 20 minutes each just because the dick is all soft. And it was just fun. And they were just nutting in her. Like, just fucking boom. Like, there you go. Next one. Next guy would just plunge right in.
You said there was like Jenny Jizz at the Mike Busey tent.
Yeah, Jenny Jizz sucking everybody off for a t-shirt.
Jenny Jizz. Well, the thing is like, how's a ninja even gonna just stay hard, like waiting like number 4 in line? He's just fucking jerking. Like,
yeah, I don't know. That was I mean, I couldn't just walk by it. I couldn't leave.
Maybe
I was
they're
just like
fucking pounded by.
Well, I mean, even if I was gonna participate, I wouldn't have a problem getting hard. But like he said, is the worst thing is it's like, I don't care if it's like the hottest chick in the world. 3 days of not washing a pussy, man, it's gonna give off a smell that's gonna
Yeah, well, how about when she's got 8 dudes loads in her? How about that?
Bro,
that sounds like a full box of toaster strudels right there.
All you need is flip-flops in there to fucking suck some of it out for you. You'll be good.
Right. He'd be on the bottom the entire time, dirty, just in the dirt, fucking dirty bottoms of the feet, just licking the dirt, fucking sucking toes, sucking the dude's toes.
With a snorkel full of cum.
Yeah, full of cum, dude. He'd be sucking down that cum load.
How about whoever loses between Big Will and Kyle has to get the snorkel?
Yeah, I think they should do the snorkel. Do the snorkel, bro.
Do the snorkel.
It's that simple.
That's right. It's not a big deal.
All
guys
you have to do is simply accept the snorkel.
just drink the man juice, not the mayonnaise.
Right, dude. Man, what would you rather have?
I mean, you even have to ask, homie.
Damn, you guys got weed and shit? I'm fucking bumming.
Oh, homie. Just
I know.
how I feel when you guys be doing fucking bumps.
I feel bad. I got an eighth sitting on my back porch for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Hey, at least you guys be doing bumps and shit while I'm fucking smoking on my weed.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, we're so deep in the stream, ain't nobody gonna watch this, but fucking, it was hilarious. You're sitting there, you guys are drunk as fuck, apologizing to Wolf, and all I see is fucking Zero behind fucking Violent George hitting the key, and his eyes are just gone. You're just fucking gone.
I know. And I was out on a walk, and I saw fucking George do it, and I was like, yes!
I was dying because he's like,
caught on. I was like, yes!
It's like 4 separate times Cody came on to say, dude, we just want to smash. We know we just smashed it 5 minutes ago. He's like, yeah, I know. And he's like, I got Lord Zero here too. And he puts the camera at you, and you're just like, oh. Just fucking,
That was a whapper real quick.
Yeah.
The little dude.
Yeah, that was some decent blow too.
Yeah.
You know, fam.
You know, fam.
You don't know.
Fam.
Hey, who the fuck puts bagel bites in a microwave for 12 minutes anyway, but a fucking Canadian, man?
I mean, all I know is they take nowhere near that time to cook in the microwave.
My finger slipped. I tried to hit 333.
There he goes. I meant to do 333. I did 3333. Fucking try it out.
Try it out.
Piss on me. Beat me.
Summon abominable creation. When you
Free
put it in
rent, free food.
That's right.
no, I done
get
fucked up.
And I want it good, and I want it delivered.
That's
Man, I don't think nothing can be as bad as that raw ass chicken on Saturday.
Oh, I know. I just love how like he was getting clown. They were both getting clowned so hard. Like afterwards, like I forgot who said it. Maybe Siznak or someone. He's like, I literally watched it go from light to dark, and your chicken wasn't even done yet.
Cold
I was
chicken.
funning them all day too. I was just talking shit in their chat with the little voice thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like, raw chicken, raw chicken, raw chicken, raw chicken.
Raw chicken, raw. Oh, you're gonna get sick. You're sick.
No, I said that's why they call him Iceman, because he likes to eat cold and uncooked chicken.
Fucking
All right, boys.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Not going
Hey,
anywhere.
fuck
We're
off, boy.
staying.
This is my stream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up.
Do you
Yeah,
really talk
actually, yeah,
smoke big
it
boy?
doesn't matter. You can end the stream and we'll still fucking chill in Hangouts.
Right, we'll be chilling.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll keep the
Yeah, that's
call up, but I'm about to get off the stream, so we can't
When you-
freaking.
All right, well, I'm out too then, you assholes.
Oh man.
I don't
Oh.
want to keep the stream going for another 8 hours.
Well, here, check it out.
Here.
Hit the end button, and then
Yeah.
it'll take us off live, and then we can stay in here regardless. What do you think we do?
Bye, boys.
All right.
All right. I guess we could do that.
Well, you already chased Lord Zero off, so now you just done lost all your clout. Like, see,
well,
Craig, as soon as you get big time celebrities on here, you'd be fucking trying to end it and shit.
No, guys,
Hey.
all fucking bipolar and shit today.
I would try and keep it
I'm
on,
still
but I'm about to pass out. I ain't about to pass out and be ugly.
See, this is why we had to change your name from Chronic, because you be hitting that Chronic and you just be
Nah.
sitting sideways.
I still just want to call him Chronic, though, not gonna lie. I mean, Snowflake.
You still just
You know, but before Chronic, we used to call him Stewie Two Dope for a long ass time.
Oh yeah, because of his Stewie impression, it's pretty impeccable.
I do say I'm very flattered. Or at least I would, but this guy's way too stoned for me to be able to say it through him.
Look at my fanny. Look at my fanny. How does he say it?
And fuck it. Hey, necessary. Let's you want to go jump in voice on the Bender Boys or the fucking Juggernaut?
It's your call. Let's try one and then try the other. Who cares?
Oh, we're gonna flip flop.
Here, you want to flip a coin? Dabs is heads and tails is not. Heads is fucking Juggernaut. Ready? Call it.
Heads.
Heads it is. Juggernaut text.
All right, see you guys in there. Peace.
All right.
Alright.
Hey, later,
Thanks
guys.
for hopping on, guys.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for letting us fucking bullshit.
Oh, for sure. If there's any place to bullshit, it should be this stream.
All right. All right.
So, without further way too easily stoned to do, I'm gonna cut it off here. Ladies and gentlemen, juggalos, juggalettes, and all other configurations of being in non-existence, thank you for joining me for another episode of Voicebox Podcast. I will try and be streaming again at some point this week. Likely going to be either tomorrow or Friday. Maybe even because I think I have Sunday off or Monday, but I'll probably be streaming again then. In the meantime, stay wicked, stay wonderful, stay whoop whoop.